Wolverine basketball on
Con 2020.
Wolverine basketball on County10.com is made possible by Wyoming.com, Health Source Chiropractic, Gales Carpet One, and Altitude Interiors, Wyoming Catholic College, Fremont County Prevention, Overhead Door Company, Northside Auto Body, Hampton Inn and Suites, Red & Kane and Associates, Porter's Supply Company, State Farm Insurance Agent Tyler Watson, Riverton Remax All-Star Realtors, Sutherland's, Baldwin Creek Rental Center, Bailey's Tire Pros, Haskell Furniture and Flooring, Elevate Rehab, Fremont Chevrolet, Maven, Goddard Construction, Central Bank and Trust, and by Myers Gambles. If you or your business would like to support radio and video coverage of Riverton basketball, email sports@county10.com.
It's time for Riverton Lady Wolverine basketball. To get us ready for tip-off, let's go courtside with the voice of the Lady Wolverines, Jerrad Anderson.
And a very good Thursday evening to you. Welcome to 4A West basketball. For the first time, it's conference play for Riverton's boys and girls, and they start with a juggernaut, the teams that are on top of the 4A West in both girls and boys basketball, the Green River Wolves and Lady Wolves. We welcome you to Green River High School. I'm Jerrad Anderson, joined alongside Jason Peterson. Glad you're with us here as we kick off conference play. First of two games this week from Sweetwater County. There will be a day in between, but after a day off on Friday, Riverton will be right back over South Pass to take on Rock Springs on Saturday. So interesting way for the schedule to shape up. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, made possible by Porter's Supply Company in Riverton, your home for stoves, spas, pellets, and much more. And looks like I've got radio issues. I'll try to figure that out on 105.1 Jack FM, but our stream going strong on County 10's YouTube channel, so apologies to our radio audience there. I try to figure that out on the fly. Looks like to top things off with a couple of technical issues, we will get this one started a little bit early too, which compounds the fun here of trying to get set up. But hopefully we're back on. Welcome you on 105.1 Jack FM as we deal with technical issue behind the scenes, but we are in Sweetwater County. We're at Green River High School. Jerrad Anderson and Jason Peterson with you as we begin the 4A West Conference play. First of two games from Sweetwater County, Riverton in Green River today. Kind of an odd schedule. You get a day off tomorrow, then Riverton's right back over South Pass to take on Rock Springs High School on Saturday. So we'll make ourselves familiar again here with Sweetwater County. What's really interesting is we've been in this gym at Green River High School 3 times, and we are yet to have a home game. So Green River High School 3, Wolverine Gym 0 so far in this season. But it sets up a fun February where we get to play a lot in front of the home fans. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, made possible by Porter's Supply Company in Riverton, your home for stoves, spas, pellets, and more. This was going to be a 6 o'clock start time, but at least according to the countdown clock, we may get this one started a full 9 or 10 minutes early. So let's jump right in here to a conversation I had with Wolverine girls basketball third-year head coach Mike Bosner. Coach Bose and I sat down just a little bit ago. He's still very frustrated from going 1-3 at Cheyenne a week ago at the James Johnson Winter Classic, but says they've had some good practices. Here's how my conversation with Coach Bosner would go just a few moments ago. All right, Coach, first of all, entering 4A West play, do you do anything different here with a 4A West opponent? Feels weird to not be at a tournament.
Well, to be honest with you, you know what's weird? That we haven't played a home game yet. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
I was going to say, this is my third time at Green River High School to do a game, and I haven't had a home game yet. I know we've talked about it a little bit, but are your girls doing okay with this schedule? I'm sure they're excited for a couple weeks when they can finally play in front of their home fans.
Yeah, they're frustrated. They're ready to go home, right? They want the home court advantage, and we haven't had that yet. So it's 4A West Conference, right? We got to come to play, period. We've had a pretty darn good 3 days of practice. I thought we recovered pretty well from Cheyenne, where we played absolutely the worst basketball I think my girls have ever played under me. I don't believe I've ever witnessed anything like that before. Let's hope they're ready to play.
Speaking of travel logistics, before we get into Green River, you get 2 trips to Sweetwater County. Got to go over the mountain tonight, right back to Rock Springs. Are you okay with that schedule? Would you rather have a back-to-back?
I'd rather have them back-to-back. Yeah, I mean, to go home for a day and then come back again makes no sense, right? I want Friday and Saturday basketball like we used to have, right? Yeah.
Green River looks really good on paper. They've had a really good start to the season, but it's early and they haven't gotten into conference play. What do you know about the Wolves?
Well, they push the floor very well, right? I think they do exactly what I was hoping my girls were going to do, right? I mean, they get the ball out of the net and they are gone. They're big girls. She runs the floor really well. She probably gets more buckets in transition than anybody else on the team, right? But here's what they do well, is they've got the soccer player. What's her name? Vasco. Yep. I'm sorry, they got Vasco, and she is really quick. She gets the ball and she pushes it up the floor. And if somebody wants to run with her, they're going to score.
How's everybody feeling coming into this? I know there was a little bit of fatigue after 4 games in 3 days, but is everybody else okay?
Yeah, I think all in all they're pretty good. Their spirit finally came up. Monday's practice was a little bit of a downer, right? They didn't practice very well. They were slow. They were tired. But Tuesday they came back, and I thought they did pretty well. Yesterday we had a really good practice, and so, yeah, I think they're ready to go.
All right, Coach, best of luck. Appreciate it as always.
Yeah, thank you.
National anthem plays, courtesy of the Green River High School marching band here from Green River High School. Quick Porter's Tailgate Show, as we're going to start this one early at a JV game that wrapped up early, and I thought surely they won't start the the varsity game early, but that's exactly what they're going to do. So let's get to your starting lineups here quickly. Green River's Wolves are 9-2 on the season under the direction of Clinton Landon in his second season. They start like this. Number 5 is Nicole Wilson. Wilson is a junior, 11.8 points per game and 8 rebounds per game. Number 14, Sydney Eastman. Eastman, a senior, she averages 2 points per game. Number 20 is McKinley Kilpack. Kilpack, a senior, she averages 4 points a game. She's one of these Green River players that feels like she's been on this team for about 4 years. I think she started as a freshman. Number 21 is Isabel Vasco. We're going to talk a lot about Vasco. She is the team leader, 17 points per game, 5 steals per game. She is speedy, she is a scorer, and she does all things really, really well, to be honest. Even as a little point guard, she's pretty good at grabbing rebounds, too, with 6 of them per game. Number 35 is Sophia Arnold, a senior. She's their post player, 7 points and 6 boards per game. Riverton is 3-8 this season. Mike Bosner's in his 3rd season as head coach. Number 2 is Carson Vosika. She leads the team in points. Vosika, just a sophomore, 13.5 points per game. Number 11 is Taylin Leesburg, the senior point guard. Leesburg averages 7 points per game, 5.5 assists per contest. Number 22, Tatum Tyra. Tyra, a senior, 4.5 points and 5 rebounds a game. Number 22 is Lexi Taylor. Taylor's a senior, averaging 3.3 points per game. And number 23 is Timbri Mathil. Mathil, a senior, 5 points and 3 steals per game. She is Riverton's leader in steals this season. Well, a slightly earlier than expected start time. Thanks again to Porter's Supply Company in Riverton making our tailgate show possible. Riverton in their away black uniforms, trimmed in white and cardinal red. Riverton written in white font across the front of their jerseys. Green River's in the home whites, trimmed in Green River, green and silver Wolves across the front of their jerseys. Tatum Tyra's in the jump center circle opposite Sophia Arnold, and we are just about ready for basketball. It is a Uintah County officiating crew. Fans still filing in here to Green River High School. Ball is in the air. We are underway. Won cleanly by Green River as Riverton retreats into their 1-3-1 zone. We're going to see a couple of different looks defensively for the Wolverines here tonight. 3 at the top launched. That didn't come close. No good. Nicole Wilson didn't draw anything on her first shot. Now Riverton's out in transition with their first touch. Leesburg holds at the top, finds Tatum Tyra wide open underneath. Soft touch up and in. And Riverton's got a 2-0 lead against the second-rated Green River Lady Wolves. Riverton goes 1-3 at Cheyenne last weekend. Green River finished with a loss to Cheyenne East in a game that a lot of people thought might be a state championship preview. Vasco straight to the hole, got it to go, gets a steal and 2 more. Within about 6 game seconds, Isabel Vasco has 2 buckets. Vasco sets a career high at that Cheyenne tournament, scoring 40 in a game. She also eclipsed 1,000 points in her career for the Green River senior. Cool moment at Green River. Held ball right out of the inbound, and Riverton gets the first arrow. She did that in a game against Cheyenne East that we were in attendance for, waiting for the Riverton boys at East High School. So we watched a really competitive game there, as here's Mathil on the right side block looking for Tyra. Bounce it across the paint. Tyra's held up, and this is going to be Green River's on the second possession arrow of the game. 4-2 Green River here early on. It was early in that East game. She drove straight to the basket with an easy layup on a nice dribble drive, and then all the Green River fans in attendance had 1,000 signs that they held up, and the bench players did too to celebrate Vasco's 1,000th point. Riverton with a block and a takeaway. Here's Leesburg struggling in backcourt. Now she'll scoop a pass to Vosika, and ahead they go to Tyra. Tyra bumped into, but able to hold on to it. Now Leesburg back to Tyra off the glass. 2 is good for Tatum. Tatum Tyra 4, Isabel Vasco 4. Played a minute 45. Thanks to Fremont Chevrolet in Riverton making our scoreboard updates possible. Vasco at the top, traveled with it. Good defense by Timbri Mathil. Timbri was right there. Vasco was going to shoot. Had Mathil right in her face. Came straight back down. Fouling backcourt on the Wolves. First of the game is on Wilson. Wilson, Eastman, Kilpack, Vasco, and Arnold, the starting five again for Green River. Leesburg, Vosica, Mathil, Tyra, and Taylor out there for the Wolverines. Got this one started about 3 minutes early. Here's Timbri at the top, screen away from the basket. Now she drives to the basket, shot hooked up and hard off the backboard, no good. Rebound tracked down by the first substitute of the game. Michaela Flores has it for Green River. Here's Vasco at the top, right past two Riverton defenders. Can't get it to go, but strong drive will draw a foul on it. Timbri Mathil picks up the foul. I'm not going to tell you everything that Coach Bosner gave me about his strategy going into this, just for the sake of, I don't want to spill the beans, but he wants his team to be physical. He told them not to be afraid to foul, especially if Vasco was driving. They shot 52 free throws against Cheyenne East their last time out. Vasco's first was too strong, no good. Second one bounces off to the left side, but a rebound by Wilson. She'll scoop it in off the right side for two. Nicole Wilson's first points, and Green River recaptures the lead at 6-4. They're going to get the ball back. Riverton's going to throw this one into the cheerleaders, out of bounds. 6 o'clock, by the way, KTUG, Hudson Lander, Riverton. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson with you as Coach Bosner wants his first time out of the game. And the Green River ladies 9-2 this season. Their only losses are that Cheyenne East game I've referenced a couple of times, and they lost to Pinedale in a very odd game early this season. Riverton 3-8 this year. Notched a couple of wins here at Green River at the Flaming Gorge tournament in December. They beat Mountain View and Kemmer. And then last weekend, they beat Cheyenne South, their lone victory at the James Johnson Winter Classic. Green River's already played this week. They beat Evanston handily 73-49. So this is their last game of the week on a Tuesday-Thursday swing. This gym will be full of wrestlers tomorrow with the Toman Duels here, including the Riverton Wolverines. They'll be down here, boys and girls wrestlers, the next couple of days. Vasco way at the top. Mathil on her defensively. Crossover dribble to the free throw lane. Floater didn't draw anything. It'll bounce out of bounds. A rare air ball, and Vasco says that was tipped. Maybe that's why, but the official says nope. Riverton ball, man-to-man full court pressure by Green River. Tyra avoids the trap in the corner. Now Leesburg looking for Vosica. Vosica had to go to the floor to get it. Gathered from the left block, and she puts it in. Riverton's leading scorer, sophomore Carson Vosica's first bucket. Tatum Tyra's got 4 early. Here's Flores down low working on Tyra. Up top, Vasco straight away 3. No good, too strong. Long rebound's going to come all the way out to Isabel. It's her own long 3 rebound. Nobody else going for it really either. And there's a foul down low on Vosica. Second team foul, first on Carson. 4:26 remaining first quarter. It is 6-6 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Aspen Gordon is on for Riverton. Brooklyn Phillips checks in for the Wolves. Got the Wolves and the Wolverines. in a place that Riverton has played 3 times this season. 3 times games at Wolverine Gym, 0 so far. Brooklyn Phillips can't get it to go off the front of the rim. Foul on the rebound will be assessed to Green River. That's on Nicole Wilson. Wilson picks up her second, so both GRHS fouls on Wilson so far. Green River will set up their full court pressure. It's a 1-2-2 now that they've got time to set up everybody in the backcourt. And a quick held ball right away, forced by Green River. It's Riverton's on the arrow. Good job with the quick hands in there, though. Isabel Vasco. Natalie Tinsky was also in on the play. Tinsky had just checked in. Riverton handles the pressure better this time. Here's Taylor and Leesburg down the lane. Stop inside the paint. Throws it away. Vasco's got it. Vasco, fastest player on the court perhaps. Backs it off to the left wing. Maintains the dribble. Now to Arnold. Back to Vasco. Vasco posting up against Mathill, and she's fouled again. So more free throws for Isabel. Kimbry picks up her second foul. Isabel's first is around the rim and out. She hunches over in disappointment. They call her Issa. Isabel chose the mark again. Got some boys news that's interesting that we'll share with you here in a minute as Vasco knocks that one down. Green River lead is 7-6 midway through the first quarter. Riverton doing a nice job handling this pressure the last couple of times. Just haven't been able to get in a half-court offense. Here's Vosika, 2 in the paint, good. And Riverton takes a slim 8-7 advantage. Carson's got 4. Tyra's got 4. Vasco right now is a game-high 5. Eastman. Left corner shot from Phillips is no good. Held ball between Vosika and Arnold underneath. Going to be a physical game. A lot of held balls anticipated. The possession arrow guy is going to be busy. Arnold is rejected by Tyra in the paint. Tyra coming to play physical today, and there's a foul in Riverton's backcourt on Riverton. That's on Lexi Taylor. 4th team foul already. Lexi Taylor picks up her first, and it's ball out of bounds one more time here for Green River with still 3:09 to go first quarter. Riverton leads, number 2 ranked team in 4A girls basketball, 8-7. Vasco turnaround right-hand hook shot, no good. Everybody kind of waiting for it to bounce out of bounds on the baseline, and it's out off of the Wolverines. Just kind of strange. They anticipated it bouncing out, and it never really did. Just sort of went straight back up in the air, and then they fought for it and knocked it out. Here's Vasco, mid-range jumper off the inbound, hand in her face, no good. Taylor rips it away for Riverton. Leesburg, double-teamed in backcourt, will throw it away. And here comes the Green River attack once again, but not for long. They throw it away. We exchange turnovers, and Riverton will try to reset. Aspen Gordon ascended in backcourt, right in the corner. Weird spot, swatted away by Tinsky, but Riverton gets to advance the ball to the 3-quarter court mark. There's a lob to Taylor. Taylor ahead of the pack, poked away from behind, though, by Tinsky as she was trying to drive to the basket. Good job by Natalie to help her teammates all get back on defense. Taylor, the trigger person, under into the left of the Riverton hoop now. Bounce pass it into Vosika. Back to Lexi. Taylor, lose the handle, taken away. She hits the deck hard, and a lob ahead of the pack all alone. Vasco, Issa's got 2 more. And Coach Landon wants a timeout this time. Clinton Landon, the Green River coach, wants to discuss something he's seeing, I think, at the defensive end as he's pointing to that side of the floor. Now 7 points for Isabel Vasco in the early going. Carson Vosica, Lexi Taylor, the only Wolverines that have scored. They have 4 apiece right now. Boys game coming up after this one. 7:30 is the projected start time. And I was told something I didn't expect at all when we got here. Suiting up for the Riverton boys, Blake Gattenbein. Senior Blake Gattenbein. Now, he will be on kind of a time clock, a pitch clock, if you will. It's not a thing in basketball, obviously, but he'll make his debut, I'm told, from Coach Sheets. So, very, very cool, especially because Blake and I chatted less than a month ago. Maybe it was about a month when we were at the Casper Classic. And he said he was just hoping to be back by state with that knee injury he sustained in football. Gordon can't get it in. It was punched back out of bounds, says Kilpack on her defensively. She'll try again. Kilpack with a long wingspan. Leesburg trapped in backcourt. Now to Gordon. Riverton going to hustle it across the timeline, break the count. Gordon, though, traveled with it. Late call, but yep, she did. And the Wolves take back over and up 9-8. 2:29 to go, first quarter on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Brooklyn Phillips jogs it across the floor. Right side behind the arc, Tinsky. Now to a cutting Vasco. Her shot partially blocked by Tyra again. Tie up in the paint as Gordon gets knocked to the floor, and Riverton has the arrow. The one bad thing about the stoppage there, it's a nice job by Aspen to hold on to the basketball, but now Green River gets to set up this pressure again. Vosica is going to handle it on the dribble. Really nice, though. Burns it into the front court. Now to Tyra between the circles. Tyra's going to go down the lane. Stop for a mid-range two. No. Off the front of the rim. I like that, though, from Tatum Tyra, who was way outside. Nobody came out to press her, and she just had a clean shot. Arnold shoots a mid-range air ball from the left side, and a held ball on the rebound again is Green Rivers. I told you that possession arrow guy is going to be busy. No shot clock, in case you're wondering either. We had that at the Cheyenne tournament, but that won't be a thing until next year now. Unless they surprise us with it again, which is possible, but I don't think so in conference play. 3 from Vasco, banks it in from the top. Isabel Vasco is in double figures already, and that's not abnormal for her. She's got 10. Here's Gordon. Gordon's going to stop on the block. Find Vosica underneath. Good look, Aspen Gordon. Vosica handles it nicely, and Carson with 6 points, all from down low. Her shot chart is almost always right around the paint. There's a basket and one the other way, as the Green River Wolf able to put it in off the glass. Got it to go. That's Brooklyn Phillips. Phillips with the bucket, I think. I'm struggling to see her number. Bench player for Green River nonetheless. Shot is good. That is Brooklyn Phillips. So the and one gives Green River a 15-10 advantage. Mathil picked up her 3rd foul that time, by the way. Leesburg can't get it to go. A rebound by Green River, and then a travel. And now we've got a technical foul on a Riverton player. Technical foul on Leesburg. We may have the official, at least initially, looked like he was going to signal 2 technical fouls, but I think it is just 1 on Riverton. It's on Taylin Leesburg. So Kilpack's going to go to the line and shoot the Taylor Leesburg technical shots. McKinley hits the first one. And she'll knock them both in there. Gives Green River a 7-point advantage. Issa Vasco on the bench for the first time, taking a rest with under a minute to go first quarter. A 7-point Green River lead. They'll get the ball back after the Riverton technical. Three at the top is no good. Bounces off to the right side from Kilpack's three-point attempt, and Aspen Gordon is there for the Riverton rebound. Gordon hustles it across the time stripe, but then immediately runs into a double team, and it's stolen. In transition, Green River, Flores to Phillips from the left elbow. Can't get that to go. Flores gets another rebound, and then getting a hand on top of the basketball was Taylin Leesburg to force the arrow. Riverton ball. Kimber Mathill in for the Wolverines. Just 25 seconds to go first quarter. Riverton trailing by 7. Leesburg sets up on the right wing. Dribbles with the right hand, now finds Taylor. Fadeaway shot in the paint, gonna rattle in there. Nicely done by Lexi. Shot off the mark from Kilpack at the buzzer, and after one, it is Green River 17, Riverton 12. Back with the second quarter after this on county10.com and 105.1 Jack FM.
Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
Discover personalized banking at Central Bank and Trust. We offer personal and business banking tailored to your needs. Enjoy the convenience of our online banking platform, whether managing accounts, applying for mortgages, or going paperless. With branches across Fremont County, we provide drive-through and lobby services. Experience simpler applications for mortgages and loans, all from your computer or mobile device. Connect with us at centralbanktrust.com.
Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project.
Has kind of pulled away late in the first quarter, and now an offensive foul here right as we begin the second quarter. That's going to be a push-off on Sydney Eastman, her first. And 4 seconds into the quarter, it is foul number 1. Leesburg has it go between her hands. 2 players on the floor. Wrestling match breaking out. One day premature of the Tillman duels, and it's Riverton's ball on the arrow this time. That big wrestling tournament I mentioned, Riverton's going to be part of it right here in this gym the next 2 days. So good luck to our coach Tillman and the Wolverines. Off the inbound right side, Leesburg put it on the floor twice. Now to Vosica, right corner 2, no good. Left it short. Was flat out of the hands, and it's rebounded by Vasco. Issa had a brief rest in the first quarter, but was only out of the game for about 58 seconds. Underneath Arnold, spinning 2 is no good. Wilson's going to get Green River a second chance. That's no good in the paint. Green River is going to get a third chance. as Arnold's able to pull another rebound out. Vasco on the dribble has Kilpack right corner. Now to Arnold, back to a cutting Kilpack, who's fouled in the paints. Riverton girls up off the bench, not liking it. I have seen a lot more heatedness in basketball, so I don't want this to come across like it's the most chaotic thing you've ever seen. But this Riverton girls bench is fairly upset, especially after that Leesburg technical. First free throw is good. McKinley shooting 100% at the line until that one, as we put the broadcast jinx on her. Too strong, no good. 18-12, Wolves on top of the Wolverines. Riverton struggling here in backcourt. Tay Lynn's going to have to get it across the time stripe in a hurry, and she does. Now sets up at the top. Nobody comes out to guard her. She can't get the three to go, though. Too strong. Punched out of bounds off a Kilpack. It stays Wolverine ball. By the way, if you're playing for a team like the Wolves, Kilpack, pretty cool name. Maybe that's just me. Bounce pass to Tay Lynn. She can't get the two to go. And it's one and done there for the Wolverines out of bounds play. Eastman sets up the Green River offense to Arnold, working on Tyrod down low. Gets it to sneak over the front of the rim. Sophia's first bucket. Green River's got 20 and an 8-point advantage. Taryn Weber checks in for Riverton there on the foul. Gives it to Leesburg, right elbow as she leans to the basket. Off balance shot, no good, front of the rim. A rebound tracked down by the Wolves. Leesburg, Riverton's point guard, looking for her first points of the game still. Wilson bounced it off the foot, but Vasco there to save it. Vasco is blocked and fouled, and Riverton's bench again can't believe it. And Issa Vasco is going to go shoot a couple of times. It's on Taryn Weber, her first. Team foul number 2 on the Wolverines. Vasco's first, no good. She shot it too long. She is frustrated at the line. She is talking to herself and grasping her hands like, come on, I know I can do this. She, again, is a 1,000-point scorer for Green River High School. Has done everything else well except at the line so far early in this one. Second one also too strong, no good. She'll put her hand on her head for a moment as there's a held ball under the hoop. Tyra and Wilson. Green River's arrow. Sydney Eastman, the inbounder. Flores to a wide open Wilson. Left-hand layup is good. 4 points for Nicole Wilson. Green River's largest lead now at 10 with 5:40 to go, second quarter. On the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard, Mathil loses the handle on the baseline, but luckily for Riverton, it's touched by a Green River player. Vosika, right wing. Now posting up is Gordon to Taylor. Taylor down the lane, spinning shot well off the mark. Didn't draw anything. The Green River students going to let her know about it as Vasco works it up the floor. Now Eastman down the lane, scooping left-hand runner is good. Sydney Eastman with her first points. She is the 6th Green River player to score so far. Here's Aspen Gordon. Riverton briefly with numbers. Now Vosika in the paint. Used that elevation. Can't hit from just in front of the free throw line, though. And Arnold has the Green River board. Here's Eastman, left wing three. No good. Rebound is just a big slugfest. Whistle means a held ball. It is safe to assume that there's just going to be a lot of jump balls on these rebounds. Both teams laying into each other. Riverton trying to match the physicality of Green River. That is one of the things that this team is known for. And so far doing a pretty decent job on the glass. One of the main areas of emphasis, there's an illegal screen on Lexi Taylor. Looked like it from here, and it was. That's the second on Lexi and the third team foul. Lady Wolves have Riverton doubled up on the scoreboard, 24-12. 4.5 to go, second quarter. Vasco sets up the Green River offense. Now Flores to Wilson, posting up on Vosica. Can't get it to go. Long rebound, kept alive by Green River. Vasco tries a three. That's no good. A third Green River rebound to Vasco, wide open. She's got two more. That's a dozen for Isabel. Leesburg, dribble handoff to Weber, way at the top. Weber has it poked away momentarily. Now 3 players on the floor, but it's grabbed by Leesburg, and Riverton will try to set up some kind of offense here. Just ragtag basketball in the Riverton half-court set so far. Here's Mathil wide open under the rim. Got it to go. Good job, Timbry, moving behind it. Defender wasn't exactly a backdoor cut, more like a backdoor slide, I guess, along the baseline. Snuck past the defender and got it in there. Green River works it around the perimeter. Now Wilson underneath, working on Gordon. Got it to go off of the backboard, and Nicole Wilson's got 6. He was fading away from the basket. Tough shot, got it to go. Steal by Green River, crashing to the hoop quickly and drawing another foul is Vasco. Vasco's got 12. And she has missed 5 times at the free throw line. Vosica's second. Team foul number 4 on Riverton with 3:04 to go in the half. Vasco struggles continue. That one is well short. Something going on in her head at the charity stripe right now, because she is a decent free thrower on the season at about 60%. Second one, that one is nothing but net. As Vasco breaks that drought, gets a steal in backcourt, adds 2 more. Coach Bosner wants a timeout. And he will be animated as Riverton heads over to the bench. 2:58 remaining second quarter. It's Green River 31, Riverton 14. Want to say thank you to Wyoming.com, making Wolverine broadcast possible. You can check out their great home and business internet options, their phone service plans, and more at Wyoming.com. They are a local company supporting local athletes, proud to cheer on the Wolverines. Wyoming.com. I had no doubt it was going to be a good atmosphere here, and it is only growing. The Green River students, about 6 rows deep right now. The band playing, cheerleaders are cheering, and every time we are here for a Green River home game, they show out, as the kids would say. Riverton will finally be home on January 24th. Star Valley Braves coming to town, and I put out a plea while we were in Cheyenne to please show up for that one, because through the first 2 months of basketball, you only get one chance to see the boys and girls at home. So put Saturday the 24th on your calendar and come on up to Wolverine Gym if you're not doing anything too important otherwise. Weber in backcourt. Adri Van Vliet on the floor for Riverton. She's pushed and fouled on the floor. Kilpack picks up her first. Green River with 2 team fouls now, as Riverton with 4. Leesburg starts up the Riverton offense at the top, stares at Vasco defensively. Leesburg uses screen, not much separation, tries a 2 off balance, can't get it to go, and the Wolves rebound goes to Wilson. Green River in transition, had a 2-on-1 for a second. Taryn Weber says no you don't, takes it away, then it's stuffed into the score desk off a kill pack. So it'll stay Riverton basketball. Coach Landon and Coach Bosner both up screaming at their respective sides. Feels like a conference game here. Whistle down low on the Wolves. Vasco's going to pick up her first. Sophia Arnold comes off the bench. Michaela Flores checks out. Chatted with Eric Pauley, the Green River broadcaster, for a while. Says Green River got to be one of the biggest girls basketball surprises in the state. They had some expectations, but they have outperformed even those expectations. They're going to force a Riverton turnover here defensively, throwing it into the Green River bench. Wolves up 31-14 now with 2:13 to go second quarter on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson with you from Sweetwater County. Vasco uses screen at the top. Switch on defense. Now Tyra's on her. Now she goes to Phillips. Back to Vasco. Now to the post. Kill pack. Double team down low. Scoop it to a teammate who is just completely stolen away from Weber. And then Weber got it to Leesburg, who fell out of bounds, and it's Green River basketball. Taryn Weber, not even enough time for the officials to blow the whistle and say held ball. She just completely, cleanly, two-hand grabbed it away from her opponent. Vasco to send it in the Green River front court. Works on the wing, gets a defender to the floor, kicks it out to Wilson. 3 good. Nicole Wilson puts the Wolves up by 20. They steal it in backcourt. Ahead to Brooklyn Phillips. 2 more for Green River. 36-14. 5 quick points right there. Zigging and zagging in backcourt is Leesburg. Now Taylin thought about letting a long 3 go. She'll pull it back down, dribble the basketball. She's fouled. Taylin's going to go to the line 2 times. Coach Bosner applauds the effort of Taylin. That was the first personal on Brooklyn Phillips. And 1:11 to go in the half. Both teams in the bonus. Leesburg's free throw number 1 is off to the right side. Green River students having some fun while she's at the line. And the second one's off to the right side, no good. Rebounded by Vasco. Long heave down the court, goes over her teammate's head. Natalie Tinsky touched it, but barely. Riverton ball with a minute to go in the half. Length of the floor to go. Trailing by 22. And they'll throw it away in backcourt. Stolen by the Wolves. Tinsky lost it thanks to a deflection from Timbri Mathil. It's Green River possession under and to the left of their own hoop. Lob to Wilson, punched out of there by Tyra, and then out of bounds off of Osika. A couple players got tangled up, and Carson was unable to haul it in officially. Now the official's going to come over and give Riverton a sideline warning. They've been chirping since that Leesburg technical. And Coach Bosner offered an explanation. Vasco's 3, no good. Then a rejection down low. Tatum Tyra looking fired up for Riverton. I know they're down big here early on, 36-14, but a bright spot is Tyra. Scored the first 4 points of the game. That's got to be 3 blocks at this point. A couple of them just clean rejections still. Love to see that. Wilson doing work underneath. Now Phillips can't get the shot to go, but another Green River rebound. Vasco blocked by guess who? Tatum Tyra. Mathil will take it away. 28 seconds to go in the half. Timbry is fouled in backcourt. She's going to take a long, about 80-foot walk and shoot free throws. Natalie Tinsky's first foul. Meanwhile, one official in backcourt going over with Coach Bosner. And Riverton with a technical foul on Taylor Leesburg in the first quarter, and now a bench warning. Ball bounces off to the left on Timbry's first free throw. Say hello to Linda, Kelsey, and Babette, all on the County 10 YouTube channel. Timbry's second one, no good, off to the right side, rebounded out by the Wolves. Vasco, nice dish off to Tinsky. Tinsky can't get her shot to go, but it's out off of Riverton. Unable to save it along the baseline. Eastman will be the inbounder to the right of the Green River hoop. 17 seconds on the second quarter clock. Vasco at the top. Settles at the right elbow. Now to Kilpack. Right side three. No good. Good block out down low. Carson Vosika. She has it ripped out of her arms by Eastman. And then Vosika is going to give up a foul. Carson's third. Sydney Eastman to the line. She's got 2 points off of one field goal today. Will bury the first one. Vosika's going to come out, and Kimber Mathil, sophomore, on for Riverton. Just 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Second one too strong, no good, and she gets her own rebound. Free throw shooter got her own board, but then traveled with it. Double teamed by a couple of Wolverines in the skirmish for the basketball, and the official right there on top of it said she drugged the pivot foot. 5.8 in the second quarter. Riverton length of the floor to go. Man-to-man full court pressure established, and a steal by Vasco. Great bounce pass through traffic to Kilpack for two. And that's going to take us to the locker room. A dominant first half by the Green River Lady Wolves. They're up 39-14 on Riverton. The Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show, presented by the Wyoming Department of Transportation, is on the way in just a couple of minutes, reminding you to buckle up every trip, every time. Seatbelts save lives. Thank you to WYDOT, making Wolverine basketball possible. Again, at the intermission, it's Green River 39, Riverton 14. Back after this on your home for Riverton sports, County 10's YouTube channel and 105.1 Jack FM.
On Motor Companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we believe every floor tells a story. As a family-owned business with deep roots in Fremont County, we don't just sell flooring. We create personalized solutions for your home. From cozy carpets to stunning hardwood, our expert team guides you through every step. Scan the QR code to learn more. Transform your space with confidence. At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we're here to wow you.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable. Clients whether for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today,
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County one project at a time.
Halftime coverage is made possible by the Wyoming Department of Transportation.
Welcome you back to Green River High School. Lots of audio issues we're experiencing. Our sincere apologies for that. We've played less than a minute of third quarter basketball. McKinley Kilpack got the first points of the game to put Green River up 41-14. Then she committed a foul, and now Timbree Mathill is at the free throw line for Riverton. She knocks the first one in, Timbree's third points of the contest. So far, so good. Keep your fingers crossed. Sorry again about the fun of technology as Timbree puts them both in there. 41-16. Green River works the basketball around the perimeter. Riverton has gone to a box and one. McKinley Kilpack gets it to Isabel Vasco. She's the one, by the way, and Vasco, even against the box and one, knocks down a three-pointer from the right wing, making it 44-16. So Riverton starts in there 1-3-1. That's what they're in most of the time defensively. They switch to a box and one right there against Isabel Vasco. Yet tipped off by Coach Bosner that would probably be coming as Tyra down low draws the foul. Tatum's got 4 points and a slew of blocks. I've got her with 4 unofficial blocks. I'll double check the actual scorebook here when I'm able to, but I've at least called her with 4 blocks. First and 2 from Tatum will bounce around the rim and drop in there. Boys game on the way here in a little over half an hour, and the Riverton boys have their work cut out for them too. Both Green River teams ranked number 2 in the WyoPreps.com coaches and media poll. Tyra hits both of them. Right side, outside, Wilson. Now to Mathil on the rebound. Still dealing with some audio issues here, so apologize for the broken play-by-play while I push buttons. Tyra shot from the right block, no good. Now Vosika. She's fouled on the way up. Carson's going to get a couple of free throws. So Carson Vosika to the line. That's the third personal foul, by the way, on Nicole Wilson. It's actually Timbri Mathil they call to the line. Timbri's first at 2 is good. Hopefully that helps our radio audience. And again, apologize for the countless audio issues. Second one from Timbri is good. If you're on the YouTube stream, feel free to use that chat box too, by the way, to let me know if you encounter any more problems being able to hear the broadcast. Shot no good in the paint as Green River out in transition. Arnold couldn't get it to go, then tied up with Tyra on the rebound. And the arrow is Riverton's. 5:34 to go, third quarter. Green River up by 24, 44-20 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Lob is hauled in by Kilpack. McKinley. Right side, shot for 2, no good. Can't get it to go. Second chance here for Green River, and Coach Landon wants a timeout after the steal. And a couple of missed shots. Coach Landon had seen enough. And we'll be back with more Lady Wolverine basketball on Saturday. We will be in the other Sweetwater County 4A gym at Rock Springs High School. That is a 3 o'clock start for the girls varsity, 4:30 for the boys. Come down to Rock Springs and cheer on the Wolverines if you're able to on Saturday. And if you can't, then we'll have Welcome back to Green River High School. Let's try this for the 100th time. About 2:40 remaining third quarter. It's Green River 54, Riverton 22 here. Girls basketball action, first half of our doubleheader. We've tried a couple of different approaches, so hopefully this is the one that keeps us on the air this time here from Green River High School. A lot of technical issues. My stat sheet is going to be relatively shot at this point, so at least we're on for now, hopefully. Thanks for bearing with us. Coach Bosner lobbying with one of the officials as Aspen Gordon commits a foul. The official is going to give him a long explanation and then hand it to Natalie Tinsky, who's ready to inbound for the Wolves. Again, 54-22. It's been pretty much all Lady Wolves in this one. Riverton led at 9-8, but since then it's been a barrage of Green River points. Here's Wilson hard off the backboard. That's no good. Weber had the rebound, but fell on her backside as soon as she got it and traveled with it. 7 o'clock, by the way, KTUG Hudson Lander Riverton, we hope. We're on 105.1 Jack FM. I'm Jerrad Anderson, joined by Jason Peterson. Thank you again for dealing with our technical mess. 3 right side, no good. Offensive rebound put back is no good by Vasco, but she draws the foul. That's foul number 3, Tatum Tyra. Both teams, by the way, have 3 fouls here with 2:18 to go, third quarter action. Vasco, first one is nothing but net, good. Well, before everything unraveled on me, Vasco had 18, so I know she's got at least 19. She may have more. And the second for Vasco is also good. She's a lot of fun to watch, and I'm told, as good as she is at basketball, she is probably better at soccer. Weber holds at the top, now backdoor, a little cut to Taylor, up and in. Alexi Taylor's got 2 more, her 4th points. 56-24, inside of 2 minutes to go, third quarter action here on 105.1 Jack FM. Stream should be back as well, and hopefully better than it was on County 10's YouTube channel. If you want to reconnect, if you're not missed shot, taken away by Vosika. Here comes the Wolverine attack. Across the court to Mathil. She goes to the floor to pick it up. Now Timbry works on the block off glass. Good. Timbry Mathil's got 7. A 4-0 Riverton. Little mini run. And Coach Landon wants a timeout. Coach Bosner on the other side applauds his players. I want to say thank you again to Wyoming.com, making Wolverine basketball possible. Wyoming.com has great home and business internet options. Maybe we could use some of that here from Green River High School tonight. Great phone service plans and more. Wyoming.com, a local company supporting local athletes. Good atmosphere already here at Green River High School with more people coming in all the time. Good student showing for the first of our varsity doubleheader. Boys basketball coming at you in half an hour or so. Gage Treber going to be back in the Riverton starting lineup. He and River Whiteplume have alternated a little bit, and I got the word from Coach Sheets that that's going to continue to happen. He said really not a lot of difference between River and Gage. They're playing about the same, and one of them is going to be in the starting lineup. The other one's going to be that first guy off the bench. And if you're a basketball fan who watches a lot of basketball, sometimes that first guy off of the bench is just as important as anybody. Green River basketball out of their own timeout. Isa Vasco also going to take a quick breather, and there's a traveling violation at the top. Shuffling the feet, Natalie Tinsky. That is not what Coach Landon's plan of attack was out of the timeout, I don't think. Slow walk up the floor for Lexi. Runs into a screen and now gets it to Weber. Taryn lose the handle at the top. They'll fight for it, go to the floor. Coach Bosner wants a timeout, so he'll save the possession. Good heads-up timeout by Mike. 1:08 remaining third quarter. It is a 30-point Wolves advantage. I want to give a big thank you to Dr. Jonathan Fabian at Health Source Chiropractic. Proud Wolverine supporters. They are the only sports-certified chiropractic clinic in Fremont County. And Dr. Fabian is offering a new patient $10 special for student athletes. They're at 910 North 8th West in Riverton. You can get more information at healthsourcechiro.com. And we've got 3 podcasts now, working on our 4th together. Latest one, we have some frequently asked questions about chiropractic care. We get right to it. Is it safe? Is it scary? Is it affordable? We dive into it all. You can check that out on the County 10 podcast. Green River steals the ball away. Now a couple of players get knocked to the floor. We'll get another tie-up. Inside of a minute remaining third quarter now. It's been all Wolves if you're just joining us. Riverton ball. Green River pressure remains on. Now Mathil breaks the timeline. Will hook a pass in the paint to Gordon. Gordon's been in the paint for a while. Doesn't matter anymore. Weber shoots a long 2. That's no good. Timbry offensive rebound, no, but she's fouled. Timbry Mathil shooting a lot of free throws.
Shooting 2 will be Timbry Mathil.
First one for Timbry was good. Second one is also good. She hits them both. They get a 28-point game on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Newcomer for Green River is fouled in the paint. That is Reagan Obrey. Reagan, a junior, and she'll get her first shots of this varsity game. The Riverton JV boys were victorious in the game right before this one. JV girls fell to Green River. Obrey's first is good. She is the 7th Green River lady to score. She'll hit them both and push that lead back up to 30, 58-28 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Taylin Leesburg right to the rim, lay it up and in. Taylin for her first points of the game, unless she scored during that spurt where all of my belongings unraveled and we got disconnected. Here are the students with the clock countdown, and it's out of bounds with 1 second to go. Riverton basketball with Lexi Taylor ready to bring it in. See if the students still give us a 0 or not. Length of the floor to go. Doesn't matter. They'll just hold on to it. And at the end of 3, it's Green River on top, 58-30. Come on back for the fourth quarter in 60 seconds on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Sidelines to the spotlight. From the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Thanks for supporting the Wolverines. Now back to the game. Here's Jerrad Anderson.
Just after 7 o'clock in the Mountain Time Zone, Jason Peterson, Jerrad Anderson here with you. We are at Green River High School. Want to say hello and thank you to Babette on our YouTube channel. Babette, we appreciate you. More than you know right now especially, but being here all season long. 3 in the corner from Vasco is good. Issa Vasco's got at least 22. Again, there was a stretch of technical difficulties that I missed probably 6 points in this game, so we'll go unofficial stats. Leesburg floater right side, that's good. Taylin with 2 more. She's got 4. Good to see Riverton starting point guard getting in the act. Her scoring was off of her average through a lot of that Cheyenne tournament. Now, that's not a knock on her overall as Green River throws this away. She is a great floor general. She sees the floor well. She leads the team in assists. Just sometimes shots aren't falling, and that was the case through the first 3 quarters in this one primarily. There's Mathill open, 2 good. Timbrees in double digits. At least 11 for the Riverton senior. Riverton trailing 61-34. Lob to the paint. Kilpack blocked by Tatum Tyra. I've got her for 5 blocks. And Leesburg throws it into the Green River bench, trying to hustle in transition. Nobody home. As of right now, it'd be tough picking a player of the game between Tyra and Mathill. 2 shots in the paint, no good. 3rd shot is good for Arnold. She's just going to rack up her rebounding total for a minute, and Sophia will finally stick that 3rd shot in. Steal by Vasco, knocked out of bounds by Taylor, but it's Green River basketball. 6:20 remaining 4th quarter, 63-34. Wolves on top of the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Riverton boys had been watching. Now they're going to get up and start moving around a little bit. Wilson's wide open. Put it up and in the paint. Nicole Wilson in double digits. Vosika, turnaround 2. Short shot, no good. Left it even shorter. Sophia Arnold's got the Green River rebound. Is hounded by Mathill, and Timbree's going to commit a foul. That's a first foul on anybody here in the first 2 minutes of the 4th quarter. Timbree's 3rd. Had kind of a feisty, chippy start to this one. Riverton trailed 17-12 at the end of 1, but only scored 2 points in the 2nd quarter. 3 from Vasco, no good. Offensive rebound, Arnold. Green River works it around to the weak side. Wilson can't get it to go. Mid-range 2. Held ball rebound. Vosika tangled up with Wilson, and it's Riverton's. 2nd quarter officially went 22-2. And that really just sort of deflated any feistiness, any steam in this one. And unfortunately, if you're a Riverton fan, removed any doubt that Riverton might pull the upset tonight. Wilson with the steal to Eastman. Eastman shot hard off the glass, no good. Taylor had it, and it's stolen away from her at midcourt. One-on-one. Tyra's going to commit a foul down low. Turning was Arnold, and Tatum picks up foul number 4.
Second team foul, shooting 2, Sophia Arnold.
Sophia with 6 points. Make it 7.
Michaela Flores returned for Great River. Aspen Gordon and Weber.
Taryn Weber, Aspen Gordon back on for RHS. Arnold leaves the second one short. Good block out down low by Weber, and Riverton's got the basketball for a second. Steal in backcourts. Flores in the paint for 2. That's Michaela Flores' first bucket of the game. And it's a 34-point Green River advantage. Wilson stole the basketball right in front of Riverton's bench, tried to save it behind her back. It bounced off of a Riverton player's abdomen out of bounds. So the wild save attempt works, just like she planned it, I'm sure. That happened really fast in a 34-point blowout, so I'm not sure the crowd appreciated quite as much what just happened there. Good drive by Wilson. Her shot doesn't come close. She got bumped into a little bit. No foul on the contact, but strong drive to the basket. Faked right, goes left. Contact in the lane, and it's out of bounds. Riverton basketball. Riverton trailing by 34 with 4:24 to go in the contest. Green River will commit a foul on the floor as Leesburg was driving. This one is on Natalie Tinsky. That's just the first foul on the Wolves this quarter. It'll be Lexi Taylor to inbound under into the right of the hoop. Well, here's the good news for Riverton fans. Green River is really in a league of their own as far as the 4A West looks this year. Everybody else, the level of competition is going to drop off after Green River, at least right now. Now, that's not to say another team won't emerge, and there's some good teams. There'll be some tough challenges, to be sure, basically every time out in 4A basketball. 3 is nowhere near the basket. Green River has the rebound, battle for it along the baseline, changes hands like 25 times. There's 10 players on the court. I think there were 25 on that sequence, though, because everybody touched it. It's out of bounds to Green River. But first, a timeout. 3:48 remaining in this one. Green River on top of Riverton, 68-34. Isa Vasco with at least 22. Green River ladies showing us why they are ranked number 2 this week in the WyoPreps.com Coaches and Media Poll, looking for their 10th win of the season. The Green River boys are also ranked number 2 in 4A basketball. Lori Ivy's got her team playing well. Ivy in her 11th year as Wolves head coach. Green River up to a 9-1 start. So we'll see them next and see how the basketball return of Blake Gattenbein perhaps goes much earlier than expected. Still 3:48 to go in this one, though. Phillips holds at the top. Brooklyn hands off to Eastman. Green River in no rush to start up the offense. Now Phillips will put it on the floor a couple of times. Eastman and Phillips play catch as Phillips cuts to the hoop and then travels. Leesburg heaved down the court looking for Mathill. It's intercepted by the Wolves. Obrey there to take it away. Eastman dribbles in that GR center court logo, now attacks. Dishes to the right wing, Phillips. Phillips as it's slapped by Timbry out of bounds. Again, Timbry Mathill with at least 11 for Riverton. I got to check the book on Tatum Tyra blocks and see what they officially get her with. Green River almost lost it, but then able to corral is Tinsky. They are content taking as much time as possible, and they're doing a good job now. Phillips goes up with it and is fouled. So Brooklyn Phillips to the line. She's 1 of 2 at the free throw stripe today. Has 5 points overall. Aspen Gordon picks up foul number 2 for Riverton. Boys game will be just a little behind schedule, which is weird because the girls game started early. First one was no good for Phillips. Second one also no good. Rebound tipped around on the baseline. It's Riverton's. Last off of Obrey. Green River's off for the weekend. They'll go to the Casper schools next weekend, both K-Dub and Natrona. Leesburg has her pocket picked by Phillips. 1-on-1. She decides not to shoot. Very wise decision. Tries to back it out, and then Gordon is there to steal it for Riverton. 2:25 remaining fourth quarter. Riverton not giving up as there's Tatum Tyra. 3 at the top. Tatum knocks that 3 in. Tyra with at least 9 Riverton points and at least 5 blocks. I'm going to say at least 5. I know the scoreboard is lopsided and it has been for a while. Coach Landon wants a timeout to just get a couple of subs in. He's going to tell them to keep playing here, I think. I don't know, maybe they will gather around. At first he said, I'm going to get subs in here. And sometimes you can just say, let's keep playing, but they won't. They'll gather around and talk about it. That was Coach Landon's last time out, by the way. I was going to say, I know the scoreboard's been lopsided, so it's hard to tell things like this, but Tatum Tyra's playing her best game individually of the season so far. Rising to the level of competition very nicely. She and Timbry Mathill have done a good job both tonight. Like I said a couple of times, they would be in the running for a player of the game, I would think, if you're trying to find one for Riverton. If you're trying to find one overall, Isa Vasco was hard not to choose, and I don't envy Eric Pauley, the Green River broadcaster, because he has to spread the love around and pick a different player of the game every game, but this feels like it could be Vasco's every single night out. Alexis Hayward, sophomore, new into the game. So is Brindley Luth, another sophomore. Luth has it. She'll give it up to Rylan Arnell as Green River has emptied the bench here for the final 2 minutes. Arnell to the lane, can't get it to go. It's always fun. Riverton with the rebound, by the way. It's always fun when these bench kids, the JV kids, primarily get in, and then the entire varsity stands trying to get them some points, trying to hope something good happens for them. There's Mathill. Something good happens for her. She gets her 13th point on the other side. $1:15 to go. Riverton will fall to 3-9 this season. And we'll get you a real quick Bailey Tire Pros post-game recap here shortly. Reagan Obrey on a nice dish. Gets it to drop. 70-39, Green River comfortably in front with under a minute to go. 3 Leesburg, no good, 2 Strong. Rebound fought for and hauled in by Rylan Arnell. The Green River sophomore has it. Coach Clinton Landon up big, telling his bench kids to run the offense, get up there, weave around, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to take as much time as possible. Lexi Taylor commits a foul with 25 seconds to go. That's the 4th on Riverton. Ball out of bounds one more time. Coach Bosner says, please, no fouls. Steal on the inbound by Tatum Tyra. Tyra works it up the floor herself. Now picks it up way at the top. 15 seconds. Leesburg dribbles past the elbow. Jump stop. Off balance shot. She's fouled. Will shoot a couple free throws with 11 seconds to go. Good to see Taylin hit a couple of buckets here in the second half of this one. Now a couple free throws for the senior. First is good. Cuts the Green River lead back to 30. And she'll knock them both in. There's the Green River inbound. They were trying not to shoot last time, and they can just dribble this one out. So Riverton will go to 3-9 on the season. Green River improves to 10-2 as Riverton will fall to 0-1 in 4A West play. Green River goes to 2-0, having defeated Evanston on Tuesday. Final score, 70-41. Wolves knock off the Wolverines. We'll get into a really quick Bailey Tire Pros post-game show here between games. Recap some final scoring numbers and put this one in the books. Look ahead to Rock Springs and more conference play coming up here for Big Red. And we'll make the transition over to boys basketball in just a couple of minutes. You've been listening to the Riverton Girls on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video on the County 10 YouTube channel.
On motor companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate. It's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments. From turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we believe every floor tells a story. As a family-owned business with deep roots in Fremont County, we don't just sell flooring. We create personalized solutions for your home. From cozy carpets to stunning hardwood, our expert team guides you through every step. Scan the QR code to learn more. Transform your space with confidence. At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we're here to wow you.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today,
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
To recap today's game, this is the Bailey Tire and Auto Postgame Show. Here's the voice of Riverton Sports, Jerrad Anderson.
Green River knocks off Riverton comfortably, 70-41. This is the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show. Thanks to Bailey's, your tire experts. And they've got 4 convenient pit stop locations across Fremont County. Proud Wolverine supporters, thanks to Bailey, your tire professionals. Final scoring numbers in this one: Green River led by Isa Vasco. Isabel finishes with 23, 15 for Nicole Wilson, 7 apiece for Sophia Arnold and McKinley Kilpack. 5 points for Brooklyn Phillips, 2 points for Michaela Flores, 3 points for Sydney Eastman, and I missed Reagan Obrey, who had 4 fourth-quarter points. Riverton was led unofficially, and again, I did get Green River's final numbers. I think I did miss at least one Riverton bucket there while we were off air, but unofficially, Timbri Mathil concludes the evening with 13. Quick math on the fly here. 9 points for Tatum Tyra and a whole bunch of blocks for Tatum. I'll check on that officially. 5 or 6, I want to say, for Tatum tonight. Taylor Leesburg finishes with 6. Lexi Taylor with 4. Carson Vosica had 4. And that rounds out the Riverton scoring. Again, Riverton loses in this one. They led a couple of times early on. In fact, there were 4 lead changes very early. Riverton's last lead was at 9-8. They trailed at the end of the first quarter 17-12. Trailed at halftime 39-14 after a 22-2 second 8 minutes. At the end of the third, it was 58-30 Green River and 70-41 the final score. That is our quick first of 2 Bailey Tire Pros postgame show. We will come back in a couple of minutes and talk boys basketball. Second half of our doubleheader is on the way next on your home for Riverton basketball. 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video coverage on County 10's YouTube channel.
To Hampton Inn and Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more. Haskell Furniture and Flooring. Best prices, better service.
Hey, Fremont County, listen up! This is your game changer, Health Source of Riverton with Dr. Jonathan Fabian, the only certified chiropractic sports physician in the area. For a limited time, student athletes get a $10 new patient special. That includes a full initial evaluation, needed x-rays, and a doctor-prescribed pain relief session. Just mention this ad when you call. Stay in the game with expert care from Health Source of Riverton. Call 463-2770 and tell them you heard about the $10 student athlete special.
I'm John Shade, your Lander Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes that they receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I, John Shade, with Edward Jones, is a proud sponsor of Lander Tigers and University of Wyoming on this station, 1330 KOVE. Call me today or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wolverine basketball is on the air. Let's go courtside with the voice of the Wolverines, Jerrad Anderson.
And a very good Friday night. Welcome you inside of Green River High School, where the Riverton boys and the Green River Wolves are set to begin 4A West Conference play. I guess not for Green River necessarily. They opened on Tuesday against Evanston, but for Riverton, this is their first 4A West Conference game here tonight. An interesting one. Green River has came into this season with high expectations. They have certainly exceeded those expectations. I've never been tickled on the air before. Thanks to Tatum Tyra's dad, Jacob Tyra, for the on-air tickle attempt. I'm proud to say I did not laugh on the air. This is a real quick Porter's Tailgate show as we count you down to boys basketball, thanks to Porter Supply Company in Riverton, by the way. Your home for stoves, spas, pellets, and more. Proud Wolverine supporters. Riverton boys come into this 6-4. Green River 9-1. Green River beats Central, East, and Wheatland at the Cheyenne tournament. They keep that winning streak going on Tuesday with a win against Evanston. Their only loss this season, if you're wondering, was Laramie by 3 points. Riverton 6-4 last time out for the Wolverines. That was the Cheyenne tournament, the James Johnson tournament on that Thursday. They beat Cheyenne South, they beat Wheatland, they lost to Cheyenne Central, and they lost to Cheyenne East. So I think this is an interesting contest here. Certainly if there were odds makers in high school basketball, you would say, based on these two teams' records so far and what they've accomplished, Green River comes into this as the favorite. They get home court advantage, but interested to see how scrappy the Wolverines are in the paint, how well they can shoot from the outside, and how well they defend a team that is bigger than them, frankly, in the paint. So I would say give Green River an extra couple of points here for home court advantage, but Riverton has played in hostile environments the last couple of times out. They go to Cheyenne Central in front of a big student section. They go to Cheyenne East in front of a very loud crowd. So it should be no stranger at this point to playing in gyms where fans are not fans of them. Lori Ivy is in her 11th season in charge of Green River, off to her best start. They have not qualified for state since 2021. The Green River boys basketball tradition was great in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, but they haven't won a state championship in 1987. Coach Ivy and some of these Green River fans around here think this may be their best chance they've had since that 1987 season. Talking to some of the staff members here. Dax Taylor leads them. Dylan Archibald, Adam Robertson, Jake Demaray is a solid junior too, along with the three seniors that we mentioned there with a lot of experience returning here for Green River. We'll pause for a national anthem and get your basketball in a minute on Jack FM and County10.com.
Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. We have garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Sidelines to the spotlight. From the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Don't miss any of the action for Wolverine basketball on County 10's YouTube channel.
Lights are out here at Green River High School. Starting lineups being introduced to a ruckus home crowd. We get into Green River starting lineups first here on Jack FM and County10.com. They're 9-1 this season. Lori Ivy in her 11th year. They start like this. Number 3 is Jake Demaray. Demaray, a junior, 8.5 points per game, 5 rebounds per game. Number 5 is Gavin Jones. Jones, a senior, averages 3 points per contest. For Green River, number 11 is Adam Robertson. Robertson, a senior, 10.5 points per game. Number 20 is Dylan Archibald. Archibald, a senior, 13.5 points per contest. He's the team's leading rebounder with 6 rebounds per game. Number 24 is Dax Taylor. Taylor, a senior. He's also got 6 rebounds a game, so I guess I can't give that designation to Archibald. Dax Taylor is the team's leading scorer at nearly 16 points per game, 6 boards a game. He's also averaging 3.5 assists per game. Not breaking any news, but when you're the leading scorer and leading assist man, you're pretty darn good. Number 24, Dax Taylor, is a problem for his opponents. For Riverton starting lineups tonight, they're 6-4 on the season. Bo Sheets, in his 9th season, will lead these Wolverines. They start like this. Number 1 is Eric Smith. Smith, a senior. He averages 12.5 points per game, 3.8 assists per game, 2.8 steals per game to lead in all 3 of those categories. Clay Sheets, a senior, averaging 9.6 points per game. Garrett Jackson is 0.1 points behind Eric Smith at 12.3 points per game. He's the team's leading rebounder at 8.5 boards per game. Number 4, Gage Treber, back in the starting lineup. Treber, the senior, averages 6 points per game. And number 20 is Bo Anderson. Anderson, a senior, averaging 6 points per game. We'll see River Whiteplume. We'll see Trenton Weber. We'll see Peyton Larson off the bench right away. We will also see Blake Gettenbein back in a Wolverine uniform. He is dressed. He's number 45. And it is great to see the senior back from his football knee injury, as it was last weekend to welcome Braden Martin, a junior with a football knee injury, back. And we also welcomed back Dane Cox. Cox, a junior who has been banged up for a while. So Riverton healthier than ever. They'll get Blake back in a very limited role this evening, as we had both Cox and Martin were back in limited roles at the Cheyenne tournament. They got some JV reps, trying to feel good about themselves coming back from those injuries. So it might be a slow build-up for Riverton to get as healthy as possible, but slowly but surely they are becoming more and more healthy. The lights, thankfully, are back on here at Green River High School, and we are about ready for basketball. Now I can tell Riverton's in their away Cardinal red jerseys, trimmed in red and black, trimmed in white and black, mainly Cardinal red. Green River's in their home white uniforms, trimmed in green. Green River written across the front of theirs in green font. Riverton has Riverton across the front of their jerseys in white font. It is Gage Treber in the jump center circle opposite Jake Demaray. Demaray wins the tip. We are underway, 13 minutes behind schedule here from Green River High School. I'm Jerrad Anderson. Jason Peterson, our great camera operator. Video coverage on the County 10 YouTube channel. 3 from the top. Dylan Archibald got his defender to the floor, and the crowd goes wild. You heard a whole lot of oohs from the crowd. It looked like an and one street ball tour there for a second. 3-0 Green River early on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Left side outside. This is Jackson with the basketball. Put it on the floor one time. Now go up top to Smith. Smith between the legs dribble. It is a loud Green River student section. Now Sheets spins at the elbow. Shot no good. Strong off the backboard, and Green River clears it out. Archibald runs the floor. Dylan holds at the top. Hit the 3 from there a moment ago. Won't let one go this time. Give it to Dax Taylor. Taylor hands back to Archibald. Jake Demaray stands in the paint. Now Robertson tries a left wing 3. That's no good. Long rebound. Bounces 3 times out of bounds. RHS basketball, we've played 1:08 in the first quarter. 3-0 Green River off of the Dylan Archibald 3-pointer. Smith gets a screen. Now attacks the basket. Turnaround mid-range 2. No good. Too strong. This Green River student section so far as good as anywhere we've seen. They are loud. Right down the lane is Dax Taylor. Couldn't get it to go. Wound up shooting with his back to the basket, looking for a foul. Didn't get one. Here's Treber, square to the basket. Treber will put his head down, right down the lane. Got it to hang and drop. And do you count the basket? No, you don't. No continuation on the shot. The official says he will put a foul on Jake Demaray. I'm telling you, if this was the NBA, that would have counted. Inbound comes to Jackson at the free throw line. Garrett backing in on Archibald. Lost the handle for a second. Is able to gather it in and now flings it up top to Sheets. Clay, head fake. Put it on the floor 2 times. Now Treber, 3 right side. No, Archibald's got the long rebound. The Green River bench is a mosh pit with kids up, pushing each other around. They're going to throw this out of bounds. So a couple of early turnovers, early mistakes. Oh, they'll say that was deflected. So not the mistake I thought it was. Off of a Riverton hand, which explains why it took such a weird course out of bounds. Taylor from the top, long 2, that's no good. Offensive rebound, Jones, that's no good. Wolves' struggle shooting continues. Riverton looking for their first points more than 2 minutes into the game. Here's Jackson, open 3, no, too strong, looked good. He gets his own rebound though, snuck in there, got it, put it up and in for 2. Garrett Jackson with the bucket. 3-2 Wolves. We've played 2.5 from Green River High School. Dax Taylor holds on the left wing, uses screen, now stop at the right elbow and sink it from there. First made shot from Dax Taylor. Anderson, left side outside to Treber behind the back dribble, and now up top we go to Smith, who they say pushes off. Eric. Nope, moving screen. That was not Eric. I was going to say it didn't look like a foul on Eric. They looked right at him and made the signal, but that's an illegal screen. Now they say at the table, Garrett Jackson with the push foul. Thanks to our YouTube audience on County 10. Get to some of your comments here on the air if we have a moment to catch our breath, which we may not a lot tonight. Here's Taylor spinning in the lane, past the defender, falls to the floor. Shot doesn't come close. River Whiteplume has checked in for the Wolverines. Whiteplume's been starting a lot. He'll be the first guy off the bench tonight. Reverse layup, Jackson, no good. Archibald comes back the other direction, triple teamed, sends it to a teammate up top. That's Robertson for 3, in and out, no good. And Eric Smith there. Not a lot of points, but a lot of up and down basketball. Clay Sheets going to travel, try to put a little head fake in there and go past the defender, but just a little too happy with the feet. Peyton Larson, Trenton Weber on for Big Red. Riverton wants a 30-second timeout. So with 4:35 to play first quarter, it's Green River 5, Riverton 2. Say hello to Linda, says let's go Wolverines. Christine is here saying shout out to Eric Smith. And username Deadpool Rules says Green River's got this in the bag. Keep those comments coming. We'll give you shout outs on the broadcast. Want to thank our girls crowd too, with Linda, Kelsey, Babette, all here on the County 10 YouTube channel. Not a lot of made shots so far. A lot of attempts. And frankly, a lot of misses. That has not stopped the fun up and down basketball, though, from both sides. Archibald going to go baseline dribble drive. Now up top, wide open. Demaray 3, in and out, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Wrestling match breaks out. And it's a held ball, Riverton basketball. Well, number 45 on the floor for the first time this season, Blake Gattenby, a Riverton quarterback. Hurt his knee in football season. Lose the handle, now get after it on the floor, and it's stolen by Green River for a second. Then Jones is going to throw it out of bounds to nobody. Riverton right back at it. Token pressure from Green River, just a soft man-to-man full court. White Plume holds way away from the arc on the left side. Now Smith, backdoor cut down the lane, is blocked but fouled. Jake Stanton hit him with the body. That is the first personal on Jake. He checked in just a minute ago, and a strong drive to the hoop from Eric. 2 free throws coming up for the Riverton senior. First for Smith is good. Chance to make it a 1-point game early. Bends the knees, lets it go, too strong, no good, and Taylor's got the rebound. Green River lead is 2, they've got the basketball. Archibald tried to get past Larson, good defense by Larson. Drive was shut off. Now up top, Dax Taylor gets by Smith as he gathers. Free throw line shot, no good. Gattenbein fights for the rebound, but Stanton able to haul it in, then throws it off of Blake. Out of bounds to the Wolves. Well, I'd be shocked if Blake comes back after an injury into his first sporting event with no hesitation, with no rustiness. It's just fun to see him back on the floor. And again, that goes for Dane Cox and Braden Martin, too, who started the year hurt. A lot of pushing and shoving. Dax Taylor lowered the shoulder. Bo Sheets, that offensive foul, nothing called. And Dax buries it. There's White Plume in the lane, goes up, got it. Got a foul, I should say. He lost the handle, got the basketball back, was able to gather it, then goes up strong with 2 hands on the basketball and draws the foul. Stanton picks up his second personal. Remember Jake from doing Green River football down here this season. White Plume's first is good. I don't know how well you can see on your County 10 screen that student section, but they are phenomenal here from Green River. Student section goals for everybody else in the 4A West. White Plume's second is good, hits them both. Garrett Jackson's going to come back on. Blake Gattenbein comes out with high fives all around. Eric Smith will go to the check-in table next dead ball too. Riverton trailing by a bucket. First quarter action from a fun atmosphere in Green River. 3 at the top is good. Adam Robertson as the second three-pointer for the Wolves. Larson spins at the free throw line and travels. Riverton in a man-to-man. They'll pick him up at half court. Here's a steal by Sheets. Great job tiptoeing out of bounds, and then he gets it to Smith, who collects a foul on Adam Robertson. Green River student section is going to be all over Eric Smith, who has to inbound in front of him. Throw it in backcourt to Clay Sheets. Sheets. Stop. Up top to Jackson. Green River also man-to-man here in the half-court set. In the corner to Weber. Now Jackson back to Weber with some space. 3, no, off the back of the rim, and Archibald's up high for the Green River board. Dylan Archibald head down, tiptoes around a couple of Wolverines. Wolverine fans wanted to travel, didn't get the shot anyway, and here comes Riverton in transition, trying to break out with it. Smith to White Plume, now Sheets stops at the left elbow. Long 2, goes even longer, no good. Jackson's there for the Wolverine offensive rebound, and they'll reload everybody back. Here's White Plume, top of the key, 3, no, that's too strong. And the shooting struggles continue. Riverton trailing 10-5. First quarter as Green River starts up their offensive half set. Archibald backs it way off at the top. Now Demarade turns to the basket. Working it around the perimeter. Here's Robertson trying for another three. Buries it. Dylan Archibald with his second triple of the game. The third Green River outside shot. And it's Green River's largest lead of the game here. First quarter advantage is 8. Under 90 seconds remaining in the first. White Plume, right side outside. Now to Jackson. Jackson will go down the lane with a couple of dribbles, looking for a White Plume, but the pass was too far. It goes out of bounds. Anderson and Treber back on for the Wolverines. Weber and White Plume come off. There's our usual Gage Treber PA announcement instead of Treber. Hannah's with us. Hannah says, go Big Red. Shout out to Eric Smith. Eric getting a lot of love on the County 10 YouTube chat. He's got a bunch of fans, including myself. Tough not to root for a kid like Eric. Taylor, floater in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Jones. Smallest guy on the floor got it, and he's swatted by Gage Treber. Big-time block. 50 seconds remaining, first quarter. Here's Eric Smith. Blows past the defender. Finger roll to the basket. Good. Eric Smith with a strong drive. His first field goal of the game. Dax Taylor, left side. Now up top, wide open. Robertson three. That's no good this time, but offensive. Put it back up and in. Reese Wild is there for the two. Green River adds two more. 15-7 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Larson, dribble handoff to him. Now we'll get it behind the arc to Treber. Gage. Stop at the free throw line. 12 seconds on the shot. Eric Smith well covered by Jones all over the floor. Now Eric will let a long three go, and he banks it in from the top. Doesn't matter as long as it drops. And Eric with that three shot at the buzzer. Almost thought it was going to have a chance for Green River on the long shot, but it does not go in. After an entertaining first quarter of basketball, it's Green River 15, Riverton 10. Back in a minute on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
To transform your home with that perfect mountain-inspired touch? At Altitude Interiors, we're your neighbors here in Lander, bringing decades of family expertise to every project. From stunning hardwood floors to stylish window coverings and custom cabinetry, we'll help you create the space you've been dreaming of. Experience the altitude difference at altitudeinteriors.net.
At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we believe every floor tells a story. As a family-owned business with deep roots in Fremont County, we don't just sell flooring. We create personalized solutions for your home. From cozy carpets to stunning hardwood, our expert team guides you through every step. Scan the QR code to learn more. Transform your space with confidence. At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we're here to wow you.
Second quarter action here to begin from Green River High School. We'll reconnect our radio audience. I apologize for looking down here on our County 10 YouTube channel. It's 15-10. Green River on top of Riverton after one. Straightaway three. No good by Green River High School, but it's out of bounds off of the Wolverines, so the Wolves get an opportunity to reload. Good entry pass, easy lay-in for Green River. Bounce pass came right to Garen Stice. Stice able to put it in for the first time. His first points. Everybody heads to the floor. Lori Ivy's going to call a timeout with her player corralling the basketball, and she saves the Green River possession. No, they're going to call... No, they will say Green River basketball. Almost looked like they were going to call a foul. Good timeout by Coach Ivy in her 11th season. It's been 11 years, so it is nothing new. And it is more than just her. But because we've done these Riverton Green River games for so long, I'm going to say it once again. It is very, very, very cool, encouraging, and a triumphant story of her becoming a varsity boys basketball head coach, frankly. It's still cool in the year 2026. It was even cooler 11 years ago, and she is a role model to girls basketball fans all over the state. Officials going to get together with the scorers table here. We've played just a few seconds of second quarter basketball. Wolves on top of the Wolverines by 7. Six different Green River players have scored. Eric Smith, leading scorer for Riverton. He's got 6 of their 10 so far. Hit a 3, hit a 2, and a free throw. Get a maintenance worker here from Green River High School out there on the floor. We must have blood, or yeah, it's got to be blood. He's putting the gloves on. So a little bit of a delay in action here gives us a chance to tell you about the Wolverine weekend. Didn't have much of a chance to dive into this on our first broadcast. But diving into your Wolverine weekend, boys swimmers are off to the Whirling Duel on Friday and Saturday. Riverton swimmers had a great outing in Park County last week. They won invitationals in Cody and in Powell. Riverton wrestlers are dueling with Kelly Walsh right now at Wolverine Gym. They'll be down here tomorrow in this very gym, boys and girls. They get Riverton wrestlers participating in the very large Toman duels Friday and Saturday. Indoor track goes to Casper tomorrow, or no, to us on Saturday, I beg your pardon, Saturday, for their first meet of the season for indoor track. Riverton Speech and Debate hosting a big tournament this weekend, too, at RHS. So good luck to all the speech and debate kids at their home invitational. Very cool to see Riverton hosting lots of events. There's a 3 from Robertson at the top. That's no good. Bounced around a couple of times. Bo Anderson's got the rebound. Ahead of the pack, Clay Sheets can't lay it in. Hard off the backboard, and it's out of bounds off of Clay. We've played 59 seconds of second quarter basketball. It is Green River 17, Riverton 10 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Archibald will hand off to Taylor. Bounce pass underneath to Stice. Had it partially blocked out of there, but hauled in by Archibald. Jump stop through the lane to a cutting Reese Wild. Lay it in. Reese Wild has 2 more, and the Wolves' advantage is 9. Offensive foul on the Wolverines. Gage Treber knocks over his defender, and this place is about to blow the roof off if the students get any louder. Second personal foul on Gage Treber. That's the first Wolverine foul of the second quarter. Gavin Jones jog it across midcourt. Now hands off to Taylor. Taylor works it around the perimeter. Demaray has it. Back to the basket. Back to Archibald. 3 contested. No. Smith up high for the Wolverine rebound. Riverton trailing by 9, trying to chip into it here. Jackson, left side outside. Right hand dribble. Surveys the floor. Now give it to White Plume at the free throw line. River, jump stop in the lane. Finds Jackson wide open. Lay it in. Good court awareness. River, White Plume for the dish. Dax Taylor down the lane was being held, and he's still going to fall down and get it in there. Dax Taylor's 3rd field goal of the game. He's got 6. There's Clay Sheets, open left corner 3, buries it home. Clay Sheets' first points. Trading buckets, couldn't hit anything in the first quarter, and now we're knocking down everything the last few minutes. Archibald, 3, no. Long rebound comes to Smith. Good hustle from Eric. Senior spins at the lane, kicks it to the corner. Garrett Jackson, 3 is good. Back-to-back Riverton three-pointers. Garrett Jackson knocks that one home. Jones holds at the top. Finds Taylor. Taylor is held by Garrett Jackson. Foul on the floor. Jackson's first foul. 2 team fouls on the Wolverines now. We've played almost 3 minutes of second quarter basketball. It is a 3-point game. Riverton was down by 9 a moment ago. Back-to-back threes. Clay Sheets and Garrett Jackson from opposite corners. There's Robertson off a screen, faced the basket, but Sheets, nice recovery defense, not able to get it away. Now to Jones. Jones couldn't get a 2 off the right side. Push foul on the rebound is on Trenton Weber. So, first foul on Trenton. Green River is going to get a third chance after they missed 2 before the foul. Long look in from Robertson. Now we'll go way up top to Dax Taylor. Dax dribbles a couple of times at the top and hands off to Jones. Jones puts a fist in the air to call out the play. Between the legs dribble. Bounce pass, backdoor cut. Taylor partially blocked at the rim by White Plume, and a tie-up caused by a River White Plume. Bo Sheets is fired up with River and his Wolverines giving Trenton Weber some kudos as well. Riverton down by 3 with the basketball. Second quarter action. White Plume at the top. Now to Smith. Left wing 3. No, too strong. Rebound tipped around. Hauled in by the Wolverines. Put back up and in by Blake Gettenbein. His first bucket of the season. Good to have Blake Gettenbein back. Missed shot at the other direction. Blake's got the rebound and then got hung up in the air, looking to try to unload it to Eric Smith. Eric was not looking for it. Blake just sort of got his feet tied up and caught up in the air. Had to have the ball leave his hands or else it was going to be a traveling violation. And it's out of bounds to the Wolves in their front court. Robertson takes a deep breath, holds at the top, now looks at Riverton's man-to-man defense. Dribble handoff for Archibald. Archibald stops at the free throw line. Good bounce pass, pick and roll, finds Garen Stice for 2. Wolves boost their lead back to 3. Now here's Gettenbein, right corner 3, good, we're tied. Gettenbein with the last 2 Wolverine buckets. He's got 5. And we got 23s on the scoreboard. Midway through the second quarter, brand new game. Here's Robertson, right corner 3. That's good. The answer from Robertson. Adam Robertson with his second triple of the game. Actually, that's his third triple. Beg your pardon. Clay Sheets, right corner 3. That's no good. We race Green River's direction now. Here's Archibald, stop in the lane. Dish to Demaray, right corner 3 for him. That's no good. Long rebound, bounces right back to him, and he's wide open under the bucket. Took a weird bounce off of a couple of players that were all trying to close each other out a ways from the basket. There's a White Plume, hand in his face. He tries a 3. That's no good, and Green River's on a run. Inside of 3 minutes to play, 28-23 Wolves, and they have the basketball. Demaray finds himself wide open again. Right side block, Jake Demaray for 2 more. Here's Clay Sheets, long 3, swish. Clay Sheets with his second third-pointer. Back to a 4-point game. We were tied at 23s not long ago. Green River goes on a 7-0 run. Robertson asking for a foul. He thought he got hacked on the arm. On a 3, no good. White Plume hauls it in along the baseline. Here's Sheets, Euro step to the basket. Can't hit the layup though. And Demaray's got it. End-to-end action. Not a lot of stoppages the last couple of minutes. Demaray, 3, falls down. He got it anyway. Jake Demaray with 7. Inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here's Gettenbein, open 3, good. Blake Gettenbein for 3 more. Welcome back, Blake. He's got 8 all of a sudden. And Green River, frankly, losing track of him on defense, too. Nice cut to the basket by Stice, and he's blocked out of bounds. Trenton Weber. That's our first stoppage in a while. $1:37 to go, second quarter. Gattenbein and Sheets and Weber are going to come out. Smith, Schreiber, and Anderson back on for Riverton. We'll see Dane Cox come out now, too. First action of this one for Dane. Inbound comes to Taylor. Dax straight to the rim. Hard off the backboard, no good. Jackson on him, sticky defensively. Schreiber crosses the timeline, now to Anderson in the corner. Anderson past the defender to the rim. No, hanging in the air, put it up and in. The follow by Jackson. 2-point game, end to end 4A West action. 70 seconds remaining, second quarter. Spinning two in the paint, no good by Demaray. Riverton's got the board, and here comes Smith across the time stripe with a minute to go. Jackson, three all alone, no good, goes over the backboard. He was wide open, took a big bounce off the rim over the backboard, ball out of bounds to the Wolves. Jones with a slow walk up the floor. Everybody takes a real quick breather. Smith on Jones defensively. Now Taylor holds at the top. 37 seconds. Green River might be trying to deflate this possession a little bit. Jones backs it way off. Now Taylor. Green River trying to hold for the last shot of the half, I think. See if Riverton tries to push the issue a little bit. Clock at 15. Now Taylor weaves and finds Robertson. 10 seconds to go. Here's Taylor. Taylor tripped up, lose the handle. Gage Schreiber shoots it before he has to, and it goes out of bounds. There could be time left, but there's not. That'll be the end of the first half. Gage has his hands in the air. Thought the time clock was about to expire, but it is still a 2-point game at halftime. It is Green River 33, Riverton 21. Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by WYDOT is on the way. WYDOT reminding you, seatbelts save lives. Buckle up every trip, every time. We got to buckle up in this one. Fun first half. Green River 33, Riverton 31. Back after this on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
On motor. Wyoming isn't just where we are. It's where we belong.
Halftime coverage is made possible by the Wyoming Department of Transportation, reminding you to buckle up every trip, every time.
Welcome you back to Green River High School, where we had an entertaining first half of basketball. Green River on top of Riverton 33-31 as we welcome you inside of the Wyoming Department of Transportation Buckle Up for Life halftime show. Whiteout reminds you to buckle up every trip, every time. Seatbelts save lives. Check wyoroad.info before you hit the highways out there, and you can always call 511 as well. Let's take a look at first half scoring numbers. First for Green River, balanced attack through their 33 points. They had 6 different contributors for Green River. They were led by Adam Robertson with 9. He had all threes on those 9 points. 7 points for Jake Demaray, 6 points for Dax Taylor, 6 points for Dylan Archibald, 4 points apiece for Garen Stice and for Reese Wild. For Riverton, first half scoring numbers, they were led by Garrett Jackson with 7. Both Eric Smith and Clay Sheets finished the first half with 6. I got to back up because Blake Gattenbein actually leading the way. Blake with 8. Then Garrett Jackson with 7, Eric Smith and Clay Sheets with 6 apiece, and River Whiteplume had 4. So Blake Gattenbein, in his return to the Wolverines, suddenly is the game's leading scorer. Buried 2 3-pointers in the second quarter and had a 2-pointer to go along with it. That was actually his first shot, and then he hit near back-to-back threes on a couple of possessions for Riverton. So good to have him back. Riverton continues to get healthier and healthier, and they're in a battle here with the second-rated team in 4A boys basketball. It is 33-31 at halftime. The Wolves led Riverton 15-10 at the end of the first quarter. All right, let's squeeze in one more timeout here. When we come back, we will run down some other scores of interest and some other things going on across Fremont County, and take a look again at your Wolverine weekend, let you know where everybody else from RHS is. This is the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by the Wyoming Department of Transportation. At the intermission, it's Green River 33, Riverton 31, your home for the Wolverines all season. 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Happens, and sometimes it leaves a dent. At Northside Body Shop in Lander, we meet by accident, but we fix your vehicle with purpose. From minor dings to major collision repair, our expert team gets you back on the road and brings your car back to its original beauty. Trust the specialists who treat every vehicle like a classic. Northside Body Shop. Come see us at 323 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Welcome to Hampton Inn & Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
It's the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Back to the gym. Here's Jerrad Anderson.
It is the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by YDOT. Green River leads Riverton by a slim margin, 33-31, after an entertaining first half of basketball. Let's talk to our camera guy. He's here, and he's been silent through the entire broadcast so far while I deal with some technical things going on. The one and only Jason Peterson is here. Jason, thoughts on basketball action from Green River so far?
Well, the girls' game, they played a tough second-rated, Lady Wolves team. Wolverine started out pretty good, and then just kind of the Green River Wolves just kind of took it from there and never looked back. And then, the boys' game here, first half, it's been down to the wire. I think the biggest lead Green River had was 9, but Riverton come back. They cut it within 2 before the half, and I think the second half's going to be pretty good basketball.
I think so, too. It feels like we were just here, doesn't it? Like just a few weeks ago, we've spent a lot of time
Sweetwater
here.
County, Jerrad, is our second home.
It is. It really is. Rock Springs is a close second in gyms I think we've spent time in, but we have been here a lot, and that thought process kind of bleeds into the last couple of years where we've had Flaming Gorge tournaments down here. We had a regional tournament here one year, and of course we always make the trip in conference play to Green River anyway. But the staff here, everybody does a fantastic job. First thing I got was, what do you need? What can we help you with? So thanks to Mr. Beardsley and the entire Green River High School staff. It's a fun atmosphere, and they've got reason to be. They've got the number 2 teams in both girls and boys basketball, hoping that this is their year to go to the state championship game. Riverton battling, though, in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, Riverton's doing pretty good. I mean, they're keeping right along with Green River, and I mean, not as physicality as a game as the girls' game and everything, but I mean, it's it's still physical, But I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to the second half, and so we'll see what happens.
I'm going to put a clipboard in your hand the next time Riverton and Green River play on girls basketball, and you're going to track how many jump balls there are, because
that was a lot.
It felt like there were about 100 of them. I started feeling bad for the possession arrow guy. Just a scrappy, physical game, and that's what you're going to get in conference play, boys and girls. So should be fun all year long. Proud to be able to bring you all of these games. Thanks to YDOT making our halftime coverage possible. Again, Blake Gattenbein leading the Riverton attack with 8 points so far here in his triumphant so far return to the program. Game high is Adam Robertson for Green River with 9 on 3 three-pointers. Want to say good luck here real quick to Riverton boys swimmers. They're off to the Whirlwind Duel on Friday and Saturday. They just won back-to-back tournaments, invitationals in swimming, I guess. Congratulations to Coach Dayton and the Wolverine swimmers. They won at Cody and at Powell last weekend. Riverton wrestlers are hosting Kelly Walsh right now. They'll be in this gym tomorrow and Saturday for the large Toman duels. Indoor track goes to Casper Saturday. Speech and debate hosting a home invitational Friday and Saturday. So great job to the speech and debate team, and welcome everybody to Riverton for that. Great to have home events. All right, we got to move our Fremont Chevy scoreboard to the third quarter. Can't forget that. As bucket attempt down low, no good. Dax Taylor, couple of follows. That's no good. He's finally knocked to the floor and will get free throws after he just kept getting his own rebound. 33-31, Wolves ahead with a foul going against Garrett Jackson and 2 free throws coming up here for Dax. A very rowdy crowd goes absolutely silent for Dax Taylor, and he knocks the first one in. Taylor's got 7. Taylor's got 8. Hits them both. Riverton's first touch here in the second half. Clay Sheets burns it into the front court, zips it to the corner to Garrett Jackson. He tries a 3, no good. Taylor's got the big, strong rebound. Same starters for the Wolverines: Bo Anderson, Gage Treber, Clay Sheets, Garrett Jackson, Eric Smith. 3 at the top, Robertson. He's got another 3, his 4th of the game. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Adam Robertson likes to shoot 3s. Gage Treber holds on the left wing. Bounce pass to a cutting Garrett Jackson, wide open. Right-hand layup is good for Garrett. 9 points for the Wolverine senior. Directing traffic at the top is Jones. Jones, dribble handoff to Archibald. Archibald runs past a defender underneath Demaray. Reverse layup, no good. Jones, another rebound. Kick it out to Taylor. Back to Demaray. Right corner 3, no good. Skims off long. Fight for the rebound is going to bounce around a few times, and Green River is going to have another chance. Long 2 at the elbow is good for Taylor. Green River out-rebounding Riverton. They did give up a few second chances in the first half, and so far, Green River just crashing the boards in the third quarter. 7-point Wolf advantage. Here's Anderson, spins in the lane, 2, no good. Get caught up on the back of the rim. Eric Smith's going to keep it alive for Riverton, though. Speaking of crashing the boards, here's Anderson behind the arc. Bo trying to go right at Dax Taylor, now backs in. Dish it out to Smith. Eric, left-hand dribble down the lane, scooping tough shot off of a long pivot step that's no good. Green River ahead of the pack to Archibald. He leaves the layup short. Coach Ivy frustrated on the Wolves bench. Anderson heads right down the lane, finger roll, good. Bo Anderson. First bucket of the contest for Bo. Anderson was our player of the game. Spoke to him after Cheyenne East last time out. Fun chat, and he's got big expectations for himself this year. 3 was missed by Robertson. Smith has the rebound, now to Treber. Treber down the lane, scooping right-hand shot. That's good. 4-0 run quickly for the Wolverines, and it's a 3-point deficit for Riverton again. Archibald down the lane. Riverton wanted to travel, didn't get it. Demaray, corner 3, no good. Jones another rebound. I'll get back to a thought on Jones here for a second. Is Archibald top of the key, 3, no good. Third chance is up and good for Adam Robertson, his first 2-pointer of the game, but now he's got 14 points to go along with those 4 threes. Gavin Jones, by far the smallest player on the floor, has come up with a lot of rebounds. Here's Jackson. Ball got caught on his hip. He's able to gather, put it in for 2. Garrett Jackson with the bucket. He's had a nice game so far. Garrett with 11 now, leading Riverton scoring all of a sudden. Demaray got loose, put it up and in for 2, and Coach Ivy immediately wants a full timeout. Jake Demaray has got 9. Well, earlier this week, the Shoshone boys and girls knocked off Wind River. The girls' game went 57-35 to the Lady Blue. Boys' game goes 68-34 to the Rustlers. Or to the Wranglers. Good grief, get Shoshone confused with CWC. The Shoshone Wranglers boys team. Shoshone's at Riverside tonight. The only other 4A game tonight is just a few miles down I-80 as Rock Springs hosting Evanston. Games of interest tomorrow. Lander will host Mountain View. Scott Fuller will have coverage of that on County 10's YouTube channel and KOVE, 1330 a.m. Fort Washakie welcomes in Cokeville tomorrow. Wind River and Wyoming Indian go to the Bighorn Basin Classic in Thermopolis and Worland Friday and Saturday. Du Bois participates in the Little Six tournament in 10 Sleep Friday. And on Saturday, Riverton will be at Rock Springs. Lander goes to Wheatland, Fort Washakie, and St. Stephen's will meet up at the Mission at St. Stephen's. Fun time of the year, fun time to be a Hoops fan. And we got another 2 full months of basketball. A lot of travel for the Wolverines here for the next few weeks. Off to Rock Springs Saturday. Off to Jackson next week. There's a 3 by White Plume out of the timeout. Got it. River White Plume having himself a game. He's got 7. Riverton also goes to Evanston this month. And a home game on the 24th with Star Valley coming to Wolverine Gym. Jake Stanton checking in here for Green River. That last dead ball down the lane. Offensive foul on Stevenson in there to take the charge. That is Trenton Weber. He's good for at least 1 a game. He just is that guy that doesn't mind getting knocked over. Chatted with his dad about him racing figure-8 cars. Both his dad and he race figure-8 cars. Now his sister, Taryn Weber, is also racing figure-8 cars. So that's a family that doesn't mind taking a bruising once in a while, whether it's in a car or on the basketball court, apparently. That was the second foul on Robertson, by the way. Smith holds at the top, directs some traffic. asks for Weber to come set a screen. Now Smith backing in, turn around, fade away two. Pretty shot from Eric Smith, and we are tied 44-44. Just over 3 minutes remaining, third quarter. Eric dives to the floor to try to get the basketball. Green River saves it though. Dex Taylor pull it away from him, but you'll love the effort. Taylor with a blocking foul on Weber. Trenton tried to get a charge violation, just kind of slowly tipped over, and they get him with the block. He was not able to fool anyone on that one. Clay Sheets, Garrett Jackson return after a quick breather. And Blake Gattenbein back in the Wolverine lineup. He had 8 points all in the second quarter. There's Taylor. Stop at the free throw line. Hang in the air and get it to go. Free throw line shot from Taylor gives him a dozen. Gives Green River the lead. Larson sends it to Sheets. Sheets stop at the elbow. Hand back to Peyton. Larson directing traffic. Takes a big jump stop. Now sends it to the corner to Weber. Trenton just inside the three-point line. Gives it up top. Here's White Plume squaring up for three. That's no good. Hard off the back of the rim. But Jackson keeps it alive for Riverton. Garrett backs off the dribble. Now goes right at Dylan Archibald. Uses screen. Taylor's hand in his face. Can't hit the mid-range two. Out of bounds. Off of Green River. Long wait for the signal. The officials sometimes down there will say it right away, and the kids know what's happening, but I don't see an official point. Maybe I just miss it. Jackson's fouled on the floor. Traven Kilpack picks up his first personal. Riverton down by a bucket. Can take the lead with a three, tie with a two. Here's Larson. Feeds the paint to Jackson. Jackson is blocked. Big time rejection from Jake Stanton. Stanton, the distance. Trouble getting it off his right hand, but he is able to push it up and into the basket. Jake Stanton with the bucket, knocked out of bounds by Jones. Nice hustle play by Gavin, the Green River senior, who just flies all over the court. Mentioned how good he is at getting rebounds, but he's just speedy all over the place. 1:53 remaining third quarter. It's Green River 48, Riverton 44 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. I'm Jerrad Anderson, joined by Jason Peterson. Video work can be seen on the County 10 YouTube channel. There's Smith to the rim off the glass. Got it and one. Eric Smith with 10 and a chance at 11. More importantly, a chance to pull the game to within a point. Lori Ivy asking an official for a little explanation. Smith knocks down the free throw calmly. A 1 point Green River lead with the basketball. Taylor slips and falls to the floor, throws it away. Scooped up by Sheets. Riverton in transition with numbers. Smith, tough layup, can't get it. Rebound, Garrett Jackson is fouled on the way up. Garrett Jackson absolutely cleaning up the glass. That is the fourth personal foul on Jake Stanton off the bench already. That's the fourth team foul on Green River. First free throw front rimmed by Jackson. Stanton's going to come out. Garen Stice back in. Jackson lets it go. We're tied again. We're tied at 44s. Now we're tied at 48s, and Coach Sheets burns a quick timeout. Garrett Jackson with a dozen points. Thanks again to Wyoming.com, a local company supporting Fremont County athletes. They make Riverton basketball possible. Check out their home and business internet options, their great phone service plans, and more at Wyoming.com. Missing all kinds of shout-outs on the County 10 YouTube channel. I apologize for being tardy on these. Connie says, let's go Wolverines. Shout-out to her grandson, Blake Gattenbein. Great to see him playing again. Kimberly says, go Wolverines. Hey, Brandon Lenhart, my buddy Brandon checking in. We had Brandon on a broadcast for football season, and he did a fantastic job. Brandon, if you're not doing anything, we'll put you on the broadcast full-time next year. Peyton says, go Big Red. Shout out to Eric Smith. Allison says, yay, go Blake. Wolverine support all over the place. Still had Deadpool rules say Green River's got this in the bag. He's been awfully quiet since that pregame assumption. Tie game. Closing in on a minute remaining third quarter. Archibald holds at the top out of the timeout. Now right side behind the arc, Dax Taylor. Got Sheets on him defensively. Dax back to the basket, circles around, finds Jones. Jones stop at the elbow and dish to Archibald. Archibald working on a couple of Wolverines to Jones. Corner three, no good, too long. Boy, I don't know how that's not over the back. Coach Sheets, I think, agrees with me. That was as blatant as you can get. It's going to be ball out of bounds to Riverton anyhow. And I always follow this up with, I'm just telling you what I see overall. Our Wyoming officials do a tremendous job, and thanks to them for doing what they do. Could not do these games without them. But that was over the back. Jackson in the corner. Now underneath to White Plume, back to Garrett for three. No good. Short. Long scramble for the rebound. Punched out to Garrett. Give credit to Sheets for hustling down that play. And now they're going to throw it away. Archibald's got it. Tie game. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dax Taylor goes baseline. Floats it up top to Archibald Dillon. Left-hand dribble down the lane. Big jump stop. Draws a foul on Clay Sheets. Clay poked in. And we'll get free throws, I believe, here on the shot. First on Clay. And Dylan Archibald to the charity stripe. First to two is good. He breaks the tie.
Checking in, Adam Robertson.
Second for Dylan is also good. .15 seconds on the third quarter clock. Wolves by a bucket. Riverton working in their offensive zone. High post. White Plume turns, squares to the basket. Too good. River White Plume, two more. That is going to do it for the third quarter. Do not go anywhere. We have an interesting fourth quarter. Come on back with us. It is 50-50. Can't get closer than that. Back after this on 105.1 Jack FM and county10.com.
For a trusted partner in your financial journey, at Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
This is Riverton Mayor Tim Hancock, and your home for the Wolverines all season is county10.com.
Riverton outscoring Green River 25-23 in that third quarter. We are all tied up 8 minutes on the clock, 50-50. It's Riverton basketball first as they attack to our left. Glad to have you along. Here's Clay Sheets. Scooping shot in the lane is good. Riverton claims the lead, at least for now, 52-50. Green River's first possession of the fourth quarter. Jerrad Anderson here. Jason Peterson working the camera on County 10's YouTube channel. Glad you're with us. Dax Taylor hangs in the air down low. No good. Good defense by the Wolverines across the floor. And Jackson with another rebound. Garrett has been fantastic at both ends tonight. He has been a difference maker right now, leading the way for Riverton offensively with a dozen. Smith, 3 at the top, no good. Fight for the rebound comes to Archibald. Green River out in transition. Archibald D'd up by Jackson. Dillon between the legs, dribble, ride at him, hang in the air, use the window, and it drops in there. Dillon Archibald with a dozen. Only other player that's got more is Adam Robertson, who has 14. Smith to Schreiber, straight at the top. Now Anderson, space, left corner 3, good! Bo's gonna put the Wolverines up by 3 on his first from the outside. Wide open the other direction, and one. Garen Stice got it to go. Riverton late to react, commit a foul, and Stice with an opportunity to tie the game up with the old-fashioned three-point play. Anderson with the personal, his first foul on anybody of the quarter. And Garen with 6 points. His first free throw, in and out, no good. Gage Treber's got the Riverton rebound. Wolverines clinging to a 1-point lead against the second-rated Green River Wolves with 6:25 remaining here in the first game of conference play. Out of bounds off of Gage Treber. Good defense of Dax Taylor, who was battling, said that was off of Gage last, and it was. More basketball on Saturday as we're over to Rock Springs. Girls at 3, boys at 4:30. County 10's YouTube channel and Jack FM have it for you. Taylor works off a screen. D'd up by Gattenbein, who's back on the floor. Blake with a great return so far. 8 points. There's a Jones at the free throw line. Smith all over him defensively. Now Taylor. Right hand dribble. Green River slowly and methodically working in their half court. Jones holds the basketball, puts a fist in the air to call out the play. Smith all over him. Height disadvantage for Jones, but that hasn't mattered on a lot of rebounds. He's been great underneath. Good dish from Taylor to Demaray. Well executed by the Wolves all over the floor, and they take the lead back 56-55. Smith goes right at his defender, now kicks it on the wing to Garrett Jackson, who's grabbed and fouled. First personal foul on Gavin Jones. First team foul on the Wolves. Sheets will work at the top for Riverton, sends it left wing to White Plume. Now right back to Clay. Behind the arc, Gattenbein, pump fake, working on Taylor, hang in the air, off balance, 2, that's no good. White Plume with a big rebound. Kicks it back to Jackson. Jackson gonna have it stripped out of his hands by Taylor, and then he'll commit a foul in backcourt. That's one where Garrett did not have a lot of opportunity to not commit a foul as he was falling down right into a defender, and there just was not much he could do. That is his third. Wolves by a point. I'll keep re-emphasizing if you're just tuning in, this is the second-rated team in 4A boys basketball. They're 9-1. Their only loss was a 3-point contest to Laramie early this season. Jones at the top. Eric really turning up the defense on him here in the fourth quarter. Wide open Robertson. Pass was too hard for him, though, luckily for Riverton. Now Demaray tiptoes the baseline, back up top to Taylor. Robertson working on White Plume. Little push off. Now underneath to to Jones for 2 in the paint. That's good. Gavin Jones with the bucket gives Green River a 3-point advantage. Smith uses a screen, crossover dribble. In the corner they go to Weber. Trenton circles it back up top and hands to Sheets. Sheets for 3 in the tie. No, rimmed out, no good. And Jones hauls it in. Midway exactly through the fourth quarter. Here's Taylor down the lane, knocking over a Wolverine defender, and they're going to call Weber for a block. There was a little step to the side there at the end from Trenton.
13 foul. In for the Wolverines, Jerrad Anderson. Also checking in number 4, Gage Trevor.
Kylie's checking in on our YouTube chat. Thanks for being with us. Kylie says go Big Red. And Blake Gattenbein. Riverton wants a timeout. 3:57 to go in regulation. It's Green River 58, Riverton 55. We started this fourth quarter tied at 50 apiece. Green River led 15-10 after one. Was 33-31 Wolves at halftime. Largest lead for either team was a Green River lead by 9. Green River has spent the majority of this game in the lead on the scoreboard, but Riverton hanging around, a lot of ties in the third quarter. And doing enough to go down to the wire here with a chance to win and upset the number 2 team in the state. Thanks to our County 10 YouTube audience for being with us. Thanks to the great Jason Peterson, taking a ton of time from, where do you live? Like North Dakota or something? He's up there north of Gillette, and he travels all across the state with us. He'll be back to Rock Springs on Saturday. Then we got Jackson, then we got Evanston. Demaray off the inbound, goes right to the bucket, put it in, contested shot. That's Dylan Archibald, I beg your pardon, not Demaray. Archibald, now he's got 14. Shot off balance from Sheets the other direction, no good. Flurry from Green River, but Gage Trieber is there to take it away. Gage, offensive foul, out of control, and Dax Taylor is there to take the charge. Well, Bo does not like the call. He's talking to the official about it. And he may be saying, well, that's not what happened at the other end, kind of a thing. Call it both directions. Hard to tell from here. I promise I'm not trying to speculate, not trying to be that guy. Dax Taylor down the lane, challenging White Plume. Good defense by River, but Jones, another rebound. He is by far the smallest player on the court, to keep re-emphasizing that. We're closing in on 3 minutes remaining in the game. Green River has built a 5-point advantage. We started this quarter tied at 50s. Coach Ivy sees her team in trouble right now, asks for a timeout. Quick 30. Well, Green River, the community and the students have made this a fun atmosphere. And I know Riverton fans are going to show up on the 24th against Star Valley, but if you're watching along and hopefully get fired up by watching these students and some of their organized cheers, their passion they're bringing, the band, the cheerleaders doing a great job making a fun high school basketball atmosphere. And Riverton, you should be desperate for a home game at this point with no home games until January 24th. You're going almost 2 months of basketball without them, so hopefully we'll get all the kids, all the clubs in different sports to come out and create a fun atmosphere and have a home court advantage for once on the 24th. Demaray gets it off the left block, easy, stick it in the basket. and it's a 7-point game here. Riverton, not to overstate the obvious, would love to find any kind of points this possession. Here's Treber, left side baseline. Boy, almost fell out of bounds. Now he gets it to Smith way at the top. Good job by Eric to realize it and go save it. Eric directs some traffic, asking for a screen. It comes via Sheets. Tries a long three, no good. Skims off to the right side, and Green River clears the glass. A 7-point game with 2:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. Taylor, left-hand dribble as Green River weaves at the top. Left wing, Archibald. Now Jones. Winding a little bit of this clock. Deflating the Riverton defense. That ball's on the floor. Good defense by Jackson, but Green River able to save it. Now Archibald underneath. Demaray open again. That was basically exactly what Air Force used to run, where you just get lulled to sleep, and then all of a sudden somebody's wide open onto the bucket. Here's Jackson, pump fake, got his defender on the air, and he draws a foul with 1:29 to go. Wolves up by 9 all of a sudden, though. Riverton getting outscored this quarter 14-5. Jackson with a chance with the clock stopped. First is good. Bo Anderson back on. Gage Treber takes a break. Jackson, the game's leading, or the team's leading scorer with 14 now as he hits the second one. Coach Sheets wants another timeout. I've got Riverton with 1 remaining and Green River with 2 timeouts remaining. And the scoreboard has the same. A lot of sports coverage coming up this weekend on our sister radio station, KOVE 1330 AM, including an exciting NFL playoff weekend. All right, what do you do, Fremont County? Are you pulling for the Broncos, or are you pulling for Josh? I am a longtime Broncos fan, so that is where my allegiance is. But I will say, if the Broncos don't make it, I'm rooting for the Bills the entire way. Whomever wins that game, I want to win the Super Bowl. We'll have it for you on KOVE. We'll have both playoff games on Sunday for you, too. That is your home for the Wyoming Cowboys. The rivals of Riverton, who I'm not going to mention right now, and more sports. Scott's got Lander basketball over there tomorrow as they host Mountain View, and on our YouTube channel. Riverton pressure is on, trailing 64-57 with 1:29 remaining in the game. Jones, lead up by Gattenbein. Now Taylor. Riverton with 4 fouls, so they can make him shoot whenever they want to. Archibald has it stolen away from Sheets. Sheets with a clean steal. 1-on-1 to the basket. Lay it up and in. Big play from Clay Sheets. That's exactly what you need. Now do it again. Inside of a minute remaining. Dax Taylor in backcourt. Bumped and fouled 82 feet away from the hoop by Eric Smith. First foul on Eric. Eric can be the designated fouler if he has to with only 1. 54.8 on the time remaining clock. Riverton down by 5 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. And Dax Taylor, Green River's leading scorer this season, to the line. Both teams have a logjam for candidates looking for team high, game high, and Dax Taylor now with 13 as he hits the first one. You can make it a 3-possession game at the stripe here. And it's in and out, no good. 2-possession game as Bo Anderson rebounds it. It is a maximum 2-possession game, though. Here's Smith. Hounded by Dax Taylor. Eric right down the lane. Blocked by Demaray. No good. And rebound by Green River. Adam Robertson emerges from the pack. Is fouled with 40 seconds to go. Garrett Jackson picks up personal foul number 4. Bailey Tire Pros postgame show coming up. We'll pick our player of the game, chat with him, chat with Coach Sheets too, as the first one is good from Adam Robertson, making it a 3-possession game. Crazier things have happened in basketball. I wouldn't be headed to the exits as a few people are right now. He hits them both. Anderson crosses the time stripe quickly, hands off to Gattenbein. Blake looking for Eric down low, and Smith can't handle it. Well defended by Jones. Riverton turns it over, though. Coach Sheets is animated at an official. And he's going to get a bench warning. Adds his extra 2 cents with 31 seconds remaining. It is 67-59 Green River. Taylor holds in backcourt, expecting a foul. He'll be pushed by Eric. Taylor just hit 1 of 2, and he heads back to the line. All right, I know we're not into moral victories, but Riverton played the 4A West leader really well tonight. No matter what happens here in the final few seconds. First one is good for Taylor. Dax with 14, Archibald with 14, Robertson has 16, Demaray with 15. Those 4 guys just keep bouncing around for the leader in the score column. Hits them both. 25 seconds to go. 69-59. Green River has Smith right to the lane. They're going to give up the 2 easily, and Eric with 13. 15 seconds to go. Jones. Smith goes for the steal, gives up the foul, and Gavin will shoot free throws. Coach Ivy and her bench up applauding. They can feel it now. An 8-point game, 2 free throws pending with just 11 seconds remaining. Looks like Green River will advance to 10-1 on the season as Jones hits the first. That would send Riverton to 6-5. He'll hit them both. 10-point game. Inside of 10 seconds. Sheets to Smith. Long 3. No good. Green River rebound, and the Wolves will hold off the Wolverines. Final score tonight goes Green River 71. Riverton 61. Bailey Tire Pros postgame show coming up. We'll chat with our player of the game. That's going to be tough to decide again. And Coach Sheets will be up here in just a bit. You've been listening to the Wolverines on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
For a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
This is the Bailey Tire and Auto Postgame Show. Visit the tire pros at Bailey's.
Tough loss for the Wolverines, but a gritty effort against the 4A West leader tonight. They fall 71-61 after we go into the fourth quarter tied at 50s. Interesting way to start the 4A West here as we welcome our player of the game. It was a tough choice as always, but Garrett Jackson has been so good for Riverton all season long. I figured it was time we brought him up here. I thought you were great again tonight, Garrett. I know it was a physical, tough one out there, but how are you feeling after this?
I'm definitely drained, pretty tired. They're a quick team, so...
It looked physical from up here. It looked chippy. Is that what you expect in 4A West play basically every time out?
Oh, yeah, especially when it's conference games. Everybody wants to get that win.
What did you go back to practice and work on after the Cheyenne tournament? You had a couple of great wins, couple of tough losses. What did you go back and work on in anticipation of this week?
Me personally, I worked on my charges because I got a lot of those. But as a team, we worked on defense probably the most and rebounding.
You are the leader in rebounds. You have been all season. You crashed the board really well again tonight. What's your strategy, I guess? How are you so good at getting rebounds on both sides of the floor?
I guess just whenever I see a shot go up, I go chasing for it. So.
Do you pride yourself in being pretty physical too? Is that more of an athletic thing, a physical thing, or just a combination of both to get boards?
Yeah, I think you just kind of have to be physical in 4A. So if you're not, you're kind of going to get ran through a lot and just out-rebounded.
Your senior season, what are your goals this year? What do you want to accomplish in your last year as a Wolverine?
Definitely make it to state. Last year we came up short, so it would definitely be good to make it.
What's this team capable of? I know record-wise you're probably not exactly where you want to be, but games have basically just started to matter here in conference play. What do you think this team's capable of?
I think we're capable of going pretty far. I think we've came a long way since our freshman year. So.
Definitely. All right. You get a day off, I guess. You get a couple of bus rides this week and then right back over South Pass. Rock Springs on Saturday. What do you know about the Tigers?
I know that they're like them. They've only lost one game this season. They're pretty physical as well. So.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to it again. You've been fun to watch here all year and got a lot of basketball ahead of you. So appreciate you coming up here and congrats on a good game tonight.
Thank you.
Definitely Garrett Jackson, our MVP tonight here on the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. We'll get the head coach up here again. Green River knocking off Riverton 71-61 after we go into the fourth quarter tied at 50 apiece. Back and forth, fun, physical basketball game with 4A West play just beginning. Coach Sheets, I thought you went toe-to-toe with the number 2 team in 4A basketball. I'm sure you're disappointed with the fourth quarter there, but your thoughts overall on this one?
You're spot on. Toe-to-toe. They drive. We aren't seeing guys cutting the basket. We have a game plan early to get out on shooters, and we let shooters be open. So it's just got to be more solid, and that starts in practice. We've talked about how our practice has got to be at the level that the games are. And obviously it's not even close because we get, this game and the fourth quarter definitely belonged to them.
I thought Garrett has been really consistent for you all season. I haven't had him up here, so I figured it was about time.
He's done a great job for us.
He crashes the boards too, and he feels like one of your leaders.
He's definitely one of our leaders. He's that quiet kid. You don't even know he's there half the time if you just have to listen to people talking, because he doesn't do a lot of the vocal leading, but he leads on the court offensively, defensively, kind of doing all the little things that need to be done. And he's definitely a huge leader for us.
We talked in Cheyenne. Nice to have Braden and Dane back tonight.
Yep.
Nice to have Blake back. He lit it up in the second quarter there.
He did. Yeah, Blake's been a kid that's played varsity for us since he was a sophomore. So for him to be healthy again is huge, just because he can kind of play that 1 through 4, maybe even 5 if he had to. At times, I think when he gets his legs back, because I think the knee's fine. It's just maybe the quads and the hamstrings are a little sore from. It's been a few months since he's gotten to do anything. I don't know when that playoff game happened. We can look back, but it's been a few days since then. So pleased with him stepping in. He'll get back into the game shape and contribute big time for us.
All right, Coach. I know an odd schedule. You get to see a lot of South Pass, which is what we do here anyway. But Rock Springs on Saturday. What do you know about the Tigers?
They're very similar to Green River and probably even better. Just as far as kind of maybe being a little bit more athletic. They might not be quite as great as shooters, but they're going to get after you defensively. They're going to push the pace. Boston James is one of the best players in the state.
All right, Coach, we'll let you get out of here so you can ride back, but appreciate you coming up here as always, and great effort tonight.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
Definitely. Coach Bo Sheets joining us. Riverton falls to Green River 61-71 here on the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. Congrats to Garrett Jackson, to our MVP, and I thought, it's one of those situations again where Garrett finishes the night with 14 points, had a great one. 13 points for Eric Smith, 10 points for Clay Sheets, 9 points for River White Plume, 8 points for Blake Gattenbein. There are so many guys you can point to and go, yeah, they could have been MVP. But again, one of those consistency things where Garrett has been so good this season, and he is that you just expect it kind of guy, and it's fun to have those guys on your team. All right, so I got a little bit of the way there through the Riverton final scoring numbers. Bo Anderson had 5, and then 2 points for Gage Treber. So I guess I got most of the way through the scoring numbers there. For Green River in the victory tonight, Adam Robertson finishes with 16. Right there on his heels, though, Jake Demaray with 15, Dax Taylor with 15, Dylan Archibald with 14. Those 4 players scoring the vast majority of Green River's points. Their starting 5 is legit, and I got a couple other contributors that can hold their own, too. Green River will be a force this season, I think. I get 6 points for Garen Stice, 4 points for Reese Wild, 4 points for Jake Stanton to close out the Green River scoring. There was a cool ceremony here right after the game honoring Lori Ivy, who won her 100th game as head coach of the Green River Wolves. She's had some down seasons recently. They haven't been to the state tournament since 2021. As of right now, January 15th, I would be shocked if they didn't break that skid this year, but there's a lot of basketball, a lot of weird things can happen, so we'll see how the next couple of months unfold. But they look like a very good team. They are 10-1 on the year. Riverton falls to 6-5, but again, and I know people don't like moral victories, but I thought Riverton went toe-to-toe with them. Another hostile environment tonight, and I thought they played really good basketball. Going into the fourth quarter tied, you give yourself a chance, but closing the game out just didn't go the way of the Wolverines. Jason Peterson, our great camera operator, let's get him on here and get his final thoughts. That was a fun game. Back and forth action. Could you pan in enough time and capture everything, or is your wrist going to be sore?
Oh, I know. I probably missed like a play or two and everything, and kind of just trying to keep up with this whole, trying to keep up with this whole game. My apologies to the fans and everything, but I mean, this game went down to the wire, and it was a good game from the start, and I mean, you can't say any more than that. It was just toe-to-toe all the way.
Yep, it was. We get another tough team in Rock Springs. The boys have been really good this season, and I'm not going to comment on the schedule again. Just kind of weird that you get a day off. Then we'll be right back here about 15 miles away over in Rock Springs. So another opportunity to see Riverton in Sweetwater County, and a couple of road games. It'll be rocking there in Rock Springs too, and another chance for Riverton to go on the road and play more conference basketball. What do you expect on Saturday?
Yeah, I think Riverton's going to come out and play hard. I mean, I think we've seen South Pass more than anybody I know here lately, but Sweetwater County, I will say this is besides Riverton, this is like my favorite place to be is Green River. But I think, Saturday they're going to go in, they're going to give it their all. Like you said, Rock Springs is a good team too, good spirited basketball team. So, but yeah, I mean, they're just going to have to bring their A game and come back to Sweetwater County Saturday and see what happens.
Yeah, I will say this, and I know we do often when we're at Green River, and I know most people don't care about logistics of a broadcast setup. They just want to see the game, but it means a lot to us. Mr. Beardsley is the AD here, and their staff takes really good care of us every time we're here. I was in a situation where I needed duct tape, and the janitor went and got me duct tape, and it's just little things like that. They constantly look out for you. There are places we go regularly where it's like pulling teeth to get absolutely, and it's like pulling teeth to get electricity when we show up sometimes. So it is really nice when they go out of their way. That's the first thing I got from two different people was, what do you need? What can I help you with? So Green River just always top notch when it comes to that here at Green River High School. So it's fun to be here, and the students were great tonight. The crowd was great tonight. And, the hope that on the 24th, when Riverton plays at home, that it's a similar atmosphere and Wolverine fans can make a home court advantage for once. I keep talking about that game on the 24th because that's the only home game we have here in the first 2 months of basketball. So looking forward to that one, as you can tell. But we'll also look forward to the trip over to Rock Springs on Saturday. Jason, thanks for all you do. Thanks for being here again.
Yeah, my pleasure. I love doing this, and I mean, I've done it for numerous years now, so I just enjoy it, and I wouldn't give it up for anything.
Riverton girls fall tonight to Green River 70-41. Riverton boys fall to Green River 71-61. For the County10.com crew, for Jason Peterson, I'm Jerrad Anderson. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll talk to you again on Saturday afternoon. Until then, we say farewell from Green River High School.